What's up, Star Wars Unlimited fans? It's Loopy here at Late Night Gaming, and we are here for Late Night Live with some of the best in the biz and most fun, the gang from Unplayable. How are you guys?
We are doing
Oh.
fantastic, Coach.
So good.
All right, so
I'm gonna let Jay answer for me.
Jay, would you like to introduce your merry band?
Absolutely not, but I guess I will. I'm Jay. I'm the best of the crew, best looking, smartest, the best of
It's
the
just
game.
a fact.
And then we've got Mike. He is
Worst looking,
the-
dumbest.
No. We all know who that is. He's not here today. And then we got Jim. He's just there. He's like he's the guy on the baseball team. He's like not the best player. But he's also like not the worst. But he's the one that holds the team together. Like he's the glue of the baseball team.
So he's
there.
like the rug of Unplayable that just keeps the whole room together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go with that analogy. That's better. He's a rug.
Like not too loud, but like it's classy.
A little understated.
Classic.
All right, so thank you guys for joining us. Since you were just talking yourself up, which of you actually placed highest at the Minnesota Regional?
That would be me, Loopy. I placed the highest at the regional.
There you
Yes,
go.
technically, I guess not technically, but there was a chance that Jay could have outpaced him if he stayed in the tournament.
100%.
And I
Yeah.
didn't.
Absolutely.
I dropped.
But we'll never know.
but-
And currently, it is Jim.
There you
Yeah.
go. Well, congratulations.
I mean, there's no like I'm not sandbagging here. Jim beat me and Mike out there, dude. Fair and square.
All right. I have squid lips up here. We're not to Akbar yet. We can't actually start with anything that exciting. We are going to start with Vader Vault, which is a deck I've played 11 billion times since set 1. What are you bringing to the
Perfect.
party, J Trash, for our first game as we chat and have fun?
I mean, it wouldn't be a game against J Trash if I wasn't playing some form of Mace Windu. So I have Mace Windoggy Dog on deck, ready to go.
And our mutual friend Just Jack in the chat has already said Mace Win Doggy Dog. As this was starting, so
Calling him a
What's up,
friend
Jack?
is a stretch there, but yes, our mutual colleague amongst the content creator sphere, yeah.
he is my friend.
All of our shots, Mike pick up the shells.
I have nothing but love for Just Jack as I watch him get demolished by Flockton, once, twice a week.
You're talking about me?
No, Just Jack. But, he claims he's better. All right. We're going to flip a coin for initiative. Later night, later dark, heads or tails?
Heads.
It landed on my hand sideways.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
We're just the ace crew tonight. All right. It is
We are ready to
dark
go.
side, so Vader will be the knight. Good luck and have fun, my friend.
Okay. You too, brother. You want to cut my deck?
Yes.
Perfect.
But I can't.
37 cards from the top, please. Count them out.
Yeah. So
German.
every time I put cards from Vader at the bottom of my deck, I will make sure that the one I want is exactly on top. So.
Great.
All right. Very good. So yeah, thanks for all joining me. There should be some late nighters coming, just not here yet. Because we're late nighters. That's what happens.
What's up, Will and
Yeah,
Shay?
Like our-
Will Mitch Cutchin? Hey.
I am actually an early nighter. Like this is way later than I ever stay up. So
you sound like a gem, because that's what they always say too. They're massholes, but then don't stay up late. So. All right. Ready to go?
yeah, I'm ready, Coach.
All right. I'm
See
hungry,
it.
like the wolf into the ground arena.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play. Oh man. I'm gonna change it up here. I'm gonna play a Sabine.
All
yeah,
right.
come on.
I'm gonna flip onto that side then to match you.
Oh, sorry.
Who do we root for while they're
Already screwing it up.
So one of the amusing things is I don't think that Wolf Yularen has a villainy card, right?
Yeah, which is
No.
I mean, that's
Dumb.
that's essentially who ordered all the genocides, as far as my understanding
Yeah.
of how it goes. I will take the
Yeah.
initiative. Whereas,
I'll pass.
Hwang the
He's
drunk.
misunderstood.
The droid that served the Jedi Order for, I don't know, 25,000 years is my understanding.
Oh yeah, is not a hero.
Is
Yeah.
not a hero, but we got Admiral Yularen, gets more heroic cards.
Ridiculous.
Right. I was surprised with the leaks. That Anakin, when they're like, Anakin is a heroic card, I'm like, that can't be right. But, with the design, I'd agree it makes sense. Now that I've actually seen why they did it and how, I can live with it, given he's the one that.
That's so funny. Like you're so right that is like a weird choice to be the very first hero, like heroic only unit.
Anakin. Right.
But then you have to say Darth Revan, kind of the same idea. Someone who really tiptoes that line.
That's
I
true.
see Darth Revan is more.
Well,
villainous, but...
I mean,
I don't totally disagree.
To be fair, you can be really, really evil with Darth Revan too if you play those games. But
That's true.
It all depends on your choices. I played it once. I love Knights of the Old Republic. So I'm super, super excited that Cal's in this and Revan's in this and some of the video games are. We'll see where else it goes, but that's a good way to start.
Yeah,
it's nice to have somebody else on our channel who doesn't know some of these characters because David doesn't play any video games. And so I'm always the one that's like, I don't know who this is. But now David's in that boat too.
So Lightsaber Larry in the chat says, oh man,
David's...
this is going to be trash. And we got people from Australia. Sups, Fifi. We got...
What's up, Fifi?
There.
Right.
Yeah, I would have thought Ahsoka could have been the hero aspect leader. I thought it was going to be Cal Kestis was the hero.
Oh,
aspect.
that would be cool.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So
enough chat. I'm going to attack you for 2 to base.
Oh gosh, you're hitting me for 2. Here, it begins.
It begins. The things are happening.
Shark bait. I think HK-47 is sick, and I also think Revan is sick. So if they're better, that'd be cool too. But I still think they're good.
You, Lauren.
You'll kill Yularen with Sabine. That sounds like something Sabine would do.
J Trash can't sell shoes, can only sell pants.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, I will play a Kylo tie into the space right now.
I don't like you playing that card.
I'm
gonna play a Red Squadron.
Oh, that's a 1/3.
Yeah.
How does that match up into a 3/2?
Not very well.
Okay. We will take the Vader action and exhaust 1 resource to do 1 damage to your base and 1 damage to kill Sabine.
I like it. It's pretty good.
You know.
I'm gonna daring raid your Kylo's tie.
Oh, brutal. See, look at this guy setting me up. He's like, oh, I have only a bad play, and then he kills me. I'll take the initiative.
I'll pass.
This is why he was playing day 2 of Minnesota, folks.
Exactly.
You know,
you take it easy on him for 1 moment. He's got that daring raid.
That's right. You know. Well, this is an awkward hand. Okay.
You don't know what awkward is, Coach. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You know, I've been being
I'm
called...
playing Mace Windu red.
Isn't it Mace Windon't? I don't know.
Windoggy.
Windoggy dog?
Yeah.
Windoggy style. I mean, you got nothing but Windoggy style. All right. We'll play a Super Laser Technician into the Ground Arena. Probably the best card in your deck to have Hyperfoil. Because, I mean, he's basically an EDM DJ. As far as I can tell. He do things.
Alright. We're going to Fleet Lieutenant. I will hit your base for 3 and have you deal 3 indirect damage.
All right. So, believe it or not, 1 indirect damage will go to the Super Laser Technician.
Oh,
shocking!
No way.
All right. And I have no other place to put this. So, I think I'm at 5, right? Because I take 2 from the attack. Wait, no, I'm at 4 because I take... No, I take 3 from the attack and then 5. It is 5,
Yep.
All right. So... I will attack the... No, I will actually attack the... Or Vader ping. Vader attack. Leader attack. Whatever I'm doing, it's to the Y-Wing.
Alright, I will take the initiative. Which I have a token out here, and I shouldn't have had it this whole time.
There we go.
Sorry, chat.
It goes through the...
Chat.
internet and become something else. All right, and I'll pass.
Perfect. Ugh, this is so bad.
So I got draws I could have.
I got something here. All right, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I
mean, can you ever be fully ready for Mace Windu? Is that something that's even possible to be fully ready for Mace Windu?
Probably not.
I mean,
Probably not.
So you remind me, how does his leader ability work?
Pay 1, deal 1 damage to a damaged enemy unit. Then if it has 5 or more damage on it, deal 2 to it.
And then when he deploys,
Deal an additional.
he does 2 damage to everything or just to damage units?
Damaged units.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that could be worse.
Sucks.
I'm actually going to.
Why do they call you J Trash?
That is
That's
a great
not
question.
Story the Jedi would tell you.
Aw.
That's,
that's like answering it's a secret.
You want to understand, it's a secret.
All right. That's, of course, what Team Secret will say if you ask them what the name means, is that it's a secret.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to at least put the link in our chat. I am not being a great content creator today, but we're working hard. I had a busy week. I am so happy to play some SWOs.
You're a great content creator, Loopy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
You hold this community together.
What? No, but I do.
Some would say you're a pillar.
definitely.
Well, thanks, guys. You know, I don't know that, but buttering me up is exactly how to make me misplay. So, well played. I will play another Hyperfoil Super Laser Technician.
Ooh, come on.
So you think you're ramped into 7 this turn is what you're saying?
I'm not gonna.
Now he's gonna show you.
I promise you, Jay, I am not gonna ramp to 7.
Okay.
I trust him.
I'm trusting you here.
It's
I
he's gonna ramp to 8. He's gonna get another Super Laser Tech.
All right, I'm to 12.
I'm gonna hit your base.
Resupply.
Sure, you want to hit the Super Laser Tech? I mean, he can attack for 2. All right.
I'm positive.
We will.
He's gonna ping and then he's gonna resupply.
I'm gonna ping. That does 1 more damage to your base, and it kills the Super Laser Tech.
Yeah, it does. I'm at 5. You say?
Mm-hmm.
This is terrible. I don't like it.
Hey, why don't you play all of your ramp?
Yeah, I'm so dead here, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint.
You gotta play play a card.
You're so used to Han Green. Can you just like discard a card from your hand as a resource?
I'm gonna play an aggression.
Oh, that's how you want to do.
I'm gonna ready my
Oh God.
Squadron Boyo. Yeah, I'll do the Squadron Boyo, and then I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Dude,
It was the least
aggression
aggressive
should be at least draw 2
All right.
minimum.
I'm going to spend 3 for resupply.
Yeah,
Great.
nice.
There it is.
I was
Hit your base for 4.
4 to 16. I'm halfway dead.
Well, not quite.
All right. I will deploy Vader. Signed by
One less than halfway
most of the
dead.
diviners.
All right, I'm gonna take the initiative.
Now you lose.
I have more glare here than I usually do.
I need a Force Lightning or something.
I have to turn up the light.
You like
All right.
double open fire.
I am going to kill both of your units. But I'm a damaged unit now. I mean, Mace can hit me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you for 1.
Is that wrong?
You.
4. Now he does another damage if he hits it again, right?
If you get to 5, he'll do 2.
So the next time you do it, it will do 2 essentially, because he'll be at 5 and then 6,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
You got game into Vader. All right.
Oh yeah.
I will claim.
Serious game. I'll pass.
And this is the first time Mace Windu's been on this stream. That's
It
crazy.
is. That is
I
crazy.
can't believe it.
I can't believe that either, but that is 100% true statement. I think, but I had to make the Mace art by snipping, so I assume that is the case.
That's great.
All right. So, Chad, I put my menu of decks up next. I'll probably be playing. Well, I'll be playing Mike or Jim. If I'm playing Jim, I'll be playing Akbar because we got a special surprise for you. But if I'm playing Mike, what deck should I play? And if you're in our Discord, you can pop and see all of my deck boxes that my wonderful wife did. Symbiote, when I showed my like 8 decks built, he's like, I tried to build a deck. That's what he had, but it's there. It is not me that actually did these in any meaningful way. All right, I am going to play a Von Reichstag.
Great. I'm gonna play a card you've probably never had played on this channel before.
Let's go.
I'm gonna play a Wild Rancor.
Hot.
Oh,
So that does
2 damage to each other ground unit.
There we go. And he's like a 6.
Yes.
He's like a 6/7, right?
6/8.
6/8.
Better.
That's really good.
he actually doesn't die to Vader. That's that's sick.
All right,
And then
so
he plays Vader's lightsaber.
Yeah.
that would be nice. I mean, if I could play Luke's lightsaber and heal Vader sometime, that'd be good. I am going to barrage though, which is going to keep me alive for this turn. So it's going to do 7 to your Rancor.
Okay, and then you're gonna attack and deal 2, so he's gonna die. I'm gonna take the initiative.
Yep,
if
and
you
then
wanna...
I'm going to attack your base for 7 and do 2 on attack, and then.
Yep.
You took the initiative?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to pass.
Mace costs a resource.
He cost a resource, so he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They made sure to make him as unplayable as possible for Jay.
Yeah, as possible.
I mean, that was good of them. That was good of them. You're not going to like what I drew.
Great.
Devastatum.
It could be a crate, but maybe it's not. Who knows? All right. I think I have initiative. I'll play a Fallen Lightsaber on Vader.
I have initiative. I have initiative. Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah,
I
you do.
claimed
You
it.
right.
Yeah, that was the whole conversation.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So before you get to play that, I'm flipping and I'm.
And you're killing him. Oh no. Oh no. All right. So I guess I'm going to play another Vader.
He's too
then.
powerful to be kept alive.
All right. We'll play Darth Vader unit.
Okay.
And put my cards on there. 1, 2,
And what are
3,
you gonna
4,
cook with?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what's cooking. Not good. Not good at all.
That's great to hear.
Did you miss?
Wah. We got a
Oh,
stormtrooper.
at least you didn't miss. At least you didn't miss.
I didn't miss.
I missed at the regional, and it was very sad.
All right. And I'm shuffling
In my very
cards.
final game.
Totally there.
Month 7.
Looks like a
No.
very quality shuffle.
I'm gonna find my Vader unit. I'm gonna put it on top. All right, let's go right there. So, one sec. I'm gonna actually just move the light to get the break.
That's incredible. Yeah, if you guys are looking for pro players at your next tournament, make sure when you're shuffling your discard pile from Vader that your unit Vader does end up on top.
Important.
What's up,
Very
Lightsaber Larry? How's it going? Sorry, I interrupted you. I am debuting this shirt for the first time ever.
It's a cool
That's
shirt.
a great shirt.
It's
It's a
super blurry
Roosevelt.
to me, but it looks cool.
It's a Roosevelt.
Has it got Star Wars characters on it?
Yeah.
Looks like it fits nice.
Because it just came out.
All right.
Wrapping.
I'm
Nice.
just kidding about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will actually shuffle.
Did you want to hit Mace with the ambush or not?
I am going to hit Mace with the ambush.
Okay. Hitting Mace with the ambush, Diddy. Got it. I'm gonna play another card you've probably never had played on this channel before. Mace Windu's lightsaber. Now let's
Wow.
Oh man.
I don't think I've ever seen that hit the table a single time.
I've played it against you while I was
I
playing
don't
this
think
deck.
that's true.
It
I
is.
don't think that's true.
Go watch the VOD.
Michael Basinger in the chat says, "Judge." All right. Results are so good. Yeah, I don't know how to say it because it's a V, not a U. I think
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt's.
Yeah.
All right, that's your shirt, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a great shirt.
Yep.
I
And
got 3 of them for
salute.
Father's Day.
You guys ever had
Nice.
Spotted Cow? The beer?
No.
You can only get it in the
can't
state
say
of
I have.
Wisconsin. So the next time you come to visit D House, just take a little detour north, and we'll hook you up.
I have never been to Chicago nor Wisconsin.
You don't know what you're missing. All right.
Like, we got to change that.
I tagged you for
You're right to move that.
I tagged you for 3 with the Von Rita.
3 to base. Got it. All right. That means
Is it 14 for those of us who can't do math?
I think it's
Yeah.
16, isn't
Some
it?
people like to, put
See?
the tens out
9,
there,
14.
make
No,
it easy to read.
14.
plus 5 is
I am included in those that can't do math, apparently.
Usually
part
I'm
of the-
included.
I'm gonna hit your base for 7, Coach.
That sounds
That's a
good.
lot.
You can tell me that lightsaber had 5 extra attack on there, and I believe you at this point. 'Cause I've
All right,
never
I will
seen that
claim
card.
initiative.
Loopy's almost dead.
Yeah, I know. He's going
Yeah,
to
I
get
just
me.
need surprise strike.
That would be spicy.
I think I'm gonna play. I have 5 left. What does this guy do? Wait, he only has 4 health. What? Von Rig's tie has to have like a thing on it for it to get the extra.
It just
So
has to have
have-
power.
if it has 4 power, it gets overwhelm. If it has 6 power, it gets raid 1.
Got it. I'm gonna cham it. I'm gonna cham.
Oh, Cham Bam, thank you, man.
We wanted.
Nice.
And I'll pass.
All right.
That's a pretty cool card.
All
At
right.
what point do we start believing that Mace Windoggy Dog could maybe do this?
When he kills me right here with a Devastator or Overwhelming Brush.
All
yeah, I
right.
hope just OB. Just keep it.
All hope is lost.
All right. So how much health does Mace have? 2?
No, he has 5.
5.
You hit me for 5 with Vader, and he has 8 health plus 2 from
Yeah.
his lightsaber, so
And
10
then,
total. So he has 5 health left,
yep. And
and then
then
this has 4.
that has 4. All right.
Yep.
Total
Yeah.
of 9.
All right. Well,
May or may not be OB time.
it depends when is the question.
Devastator.
We would like to play a Devastator. We don't have a Devastator.
He's only at.
I see 9.
I think Loopy only has 9 resources too. So
I have 9 resources. I could play
I think
the
I'm at 9.
the one of them.
Yeah, both of y'all have been ramping all game.
I'm at 9.
Okay. I'm playing Barrage.
We're quick.
I did not play that before. It is for 7, so we will kill Mace and put 2 on Cham Bam. Thank you, ma'am.
I respect it. I don't like it,
But I respect it.
but I respect it.
That Vader is now no longer tired. But
All right, we are gonna hit you for 5.
ouch. To
They get
28.
If I hit you again, you're
5
dead.
left.
All right. We will. We're not sure what we're going to do. What we're going to do is spend 1 for Salacious B Chrome, and he's going to take me down to 27.
How much health does Vader have?
So he has 4 currently.
Yeah.
All right. I am gonna play a Rebellious Hammerhead, and I will deal 4 damage because I have 4 cards in my hand.
Nice.
Good enough.
5, 6.
All right. I am going to play a Black Sun Starfighter into the space arena.
It's a 2-4.
It's a
3,
3/2.
3-2.
3-2. That's not very much, is it?
Hey, in 2 turns you can kill. No, wait, you have to deal damage first, and then you could kill with Mace.
Mace, guys.
Mace is the place
Damage first.
for your helpful hardware stores or something like that.
I think you nailed that.
I think so too.
Why they're not paying you for their jingles, I don't know why.
I mean, really. I mean, I do randomly start singing during a significant amount of gameplay, both in person and on webcam. That is red
I'm gonna
5.
play a red 5. Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Red 5 is one of the few X-wings that's actually the color in its name. All right.
Yeah.
I will attack Cham with the Death Star Stormtrooper.
All right. I have no resources left, and I'm not gonna pretend like I can do something crazy, so I'm taking the initiative.
Rebellious is a 5/7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so dead. I am going to hit your base to take you to 17.
I don't think you're so dead.
I love the.
I'm
this
super
Devastator
dead.
top-
I'm not even a
Great.
little left. I told them before this. Right? So I have this Piet deck right here that we just built. The Vader's Devastators got stolen. So
Yeah. If you don't have Devastators, it'll be a lot more difficult, probably.
right.
Oh, I thought there was one there. Sorry.
I think there's one in the deck, so I could really use
That's
to draw.
I want the one
I would like to draw that card exactly now.
part of the cards.
Oh, good, a resupply.
That's exactly what you need.
That is what I needed. I mean, I can ramp to 12. All right, let's go.
Yeah, then you can play your supremacy.
All right. Yeah, we'll use red 5 to take out the Sentinel. Take 3.
All right. We are going to, as our last action of this match, spend 3 for a fallen lightsaber on Salacious Crumb.
Come on.
You
on!
technically have 1 health left.
Yeah, you're not dead.
We're still
I'll
going to
hit you
do
for
that.
5.
All right. To 32. Oh, did I go down to 26? No, I think I should.
You went to
I
27.
think 27, so I think it should be a 32, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop halfway between.
Yeah.
Crumb kept you alive.
Yep. I really do need a Vader pilot. That's what I need. We're gonna barrage off Crumb for 6.
Oh my. That's a word. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear in my life.
So shout out to John Tata for doing underwhelming barrage, which is what a Crumb barrage is. But you have been underwhelmingly barraged for 6. We'll do 1 to the red 5 and 5 to the
great.
rebellious hammerhead. We're getting hammered here on Late Night Live, folks.
Alright. We'll play an A-Wing.
I will kill. See, I wish my thing did 2 damage if I had 5 on it. I could actually get out of this.
Attack.
All right. Let's see. What do you have health-wise? 17. So, I mean, I need to get Crumb to do 10 damage. I mean, I think I could get there somehow. I mean, I might have like a Revan Saber left, but we will kill the rebellious hammerhead.
Insane.
Revan Saber.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1.
What are the odds you have anything to stop this? I'm gonna aggression. I'm gonna kill the lightsaber and ready my A-Wing.
Oh, nice.
Now I do play Force Throw in my Vader deck, which is why it's called that. So Crumb is still a 3 cost.
Oh, he's still
a 3. You know,
That's right.
He's got this.
3/5.
3/5. Let's go. I will attack you for 3.
3/5. Perfect. All right, A-Wing will finish the job.
All right. See, you got there. Mace Windu don't.
I
on,
cannot
There's a
believe
timer.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Small. See, I got a while. I had a relentless there. That might have helped some. Yeah. See, let's see if we
Yeah,
actually.
I think
Let's see if I still have a Devastator at all. I don't know if I do.
if you have Devastator right there, I just lose.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna make
100%.
Mike deal with the Devastators. I'm gonna play Piet next.
I did have the Saboteur in my hand. I had the Saboteur ship.
I still got a
That
crate
was
in this deck.
discarded one.
Yeah.
Oh, Crate Dragon would have been gross too.
Yeah, Crate Dragon, what are we getting? Dukes? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That Saboteur ship is good, Jay.
So this is a Dooku card that we got at the regional. I don't know
yeah.
exactly what Jack got that from, but it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot more than the other ones.
I love it.
All right. He said he got it for a side event for some reason because he was playing with the developers. So apparently they were giving away other cards.
I said,
Oh, I do still have a Devastator. It was the
bottom 5 cards.
It was the bottom.
it was in the.
It was actually in
Vader
that. It was actually in that Vader pool. You know, that's what I should have put on the top of my 10 cards.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you needed.
If you know, you know.
Well,
All right.
You know,
So-
every now and then, a blind squirrel finds an acorn, and
That's right.
Well, Mace Windu is my blind squirrel.
All right. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that the acorn has been found. So while I'm setting up, which one of you guys wants to go next, Jim or?
Jim's phone looks like it's currently working. So.
All right. Let's get him in there for the main event of the night, folks. This is the one that you have all been waiting for. Do you want to?
don't even know.
Do you want to tell?
People hanging out with us.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the?
That's pretty sweet. What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Thanks. No. Thanks everybody for joining us. We always love Late Night Live. This is one of the most OG shows. This show ran all the way through Destiny, and somehow we stayed alive for the 5 years there wasn't a Star Wars game, and here we are. So, and I always enjoy we have an Unplayable. Usually they just send Rebel Spy as a sacrificial lamb into us, but this time I was able to cajole the whole crew to go. So I appreciate you guys.
did.
That's right.
You got it.
Michael, we got to start carrying our own weight around here. So
That's right. That's right.
very sternly and we took him seriously.
So,
That's right.
well, I'm going to be playing a deck that we did a masterclass on this week, Akbar Green. And I know Jim at Unplayable. I think we met at
Good deck.
Gen Con in person, but we have met
Yes.
digitally testing in, the platform that shall not be named at random, times of night with the strangest decks between the two of us. And we always have a good conversation and fun whenever that happens.
Always.
So, what are you actually bringing today?
So I have before Set 5 goes live and all of Green Hero goes crazy. One of the first decks I built when Set 4 came out was Lando Green. And I love this deck. I see all of the blue-green hero stuff going on, and I'm like, when does Lando get its time in the sun?
That's right.
And I think the deck is sick. So I love it. It's not too hard to get space and ground going strong. I even was so confident I took out Covering the Wing just for fun. Just say, I don't even need them. That many space things going on there. But if Lando wins this game, are you going to do a masterclass on Lando Data Vault as one of your future videos?
With you as the masterclass.
In the immortal words of DJ, maybe.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
So,
Maybe.
maybe. So, actually, what set was it where Unrefusable Offer was the showdown card? But
Oh, that was 2, I think.
too.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember we're covering the Misty Showdown tomorrow, but the at the top 8 picture, that you do of the people that made the top of the showdown, we actually had everybody doing the Lando or the DJ Shrug simultaneously holding their unrefusable offers. So we have fun. We're spicy in Madison. All right,
That's
so
perfect.
I gotta it's Lando Vault, Akbar Vault. Everybody's on a vault. I gotta
Yes.
get rid of Jay's video and put Jay's.
It's all Data Vault decks from here on out.
Yeah, these are actually just not movable parts of the overlay. It just stays as Data Vault the entire time.
You just have Data Vault there, and then you can overlay other bases if they exist. But
well, I actually get a little
on top of a
confused,
Data Vault,
as to what's
case.
going on if we ever have something that's different. I mean, what are you gonna do? All right. So,
Am I the only one that's that played a not Data Vault deck?
I'm proud
Yes.
of you.
yeah, I know.
That's why it was so effective.
All right. So while I'm setting the overlay up, what else is going on at Unplayable nowadays?
Same old trash.
Are you
We're just memeing
are you excited
much as
about Set
possible.
5 trash?
Very
I'm
nice.
excited about any kind of trash. So.
Oh, I mean, it checks
Yeah, on
out.
screen. That's all.
But yeah, set 5 is gonna be awesome. I thought set 4 was awesome.
Set 4 was great.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by set 4. I did not know how the pilot mechanic was going to work, and I'm just glad space actually feels like it's doing something.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I'm still a little confused why the rule clarification on Bamboozle is yes, it absolutely does kill leaders that aren't supposed to be able to be killed. Other than that,
Yeah, that part's stupid, but the rest of it's cool.
right? Because I feel that really what that hurts most is Luke, right? The new Luke, because he's really hard to kill. Except if you happen to be hero yellow, then you get the I win card against most Luke decks. If they deploy on a ship, my
Right.
teammate Solo ran Luke ECL all the way undefeated through Swiss at a PQ.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
Awesome.
I mean, he's knowing, but I mean, he just says, I mean, it's hero yellow. We are deploying Luke on the ground. That's going to be the plan. So
Yep.
Makes sense.
and it's he knows his
Yeah,
stuff.
Bamboozle's the one, like, everyone's like, compensate's going to be terrible, all of these things, and it's like, actually, Bamboozle's a menace.
Let's see if I can get some light on my face there. I have a ring light that's supposed to go on my monitor, but I brought it to Minnesota. I haven't seen it back, so I might have misplaced that. All right.
It's all right. It really emphasizes the late night element
Well, right.
Yes.
Normally I do play villainy decks.
on brand.
So I'm part Sith.
Hey, sometimes
on
this deck
brand.
feels like a villain with how chaotic this can get, so.
I just found a Devastator in Akbar's deck. I'm gonna.
I mean, you can do it. It's going to take you a while, but you can do it.
I'm gonna say that should be in
Devastator
Piet.
You needed to win the game.
That's the Devastator I needed. How did you get it? Did you bribe Akbar to take my Devastator from Vader?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
figured
think
that's
that's
what you
fine.
All right. So before we start playing, what is the maximum number of shields you've had on a Village Protector with that deck, Jim?
Honestly, I'm not, but from there, it's like I'm going for other things. 2's typical though,
Right.
just to make people mad.
I think I saw 4 on one of our matches. At one point.
Honestly, you probably did. At a certain point when you and I play, it's just like, okay, what's the memes that we can pull from this game? Here?
It's mostly there for the tilt value.
It is.
Yes.
Right.
Like this is locked down by a 2/2 unit right now.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know when you're gonna choose sides. My 4 shielded
I wouldn't do.
village protector.
I would not do that to you, buddy.
Okay.
I would not do that to
I
you.
agree there.
All right. Later night, later dark, heads or tails?
Let's go heads.
It is. It is
Oh.
heads. Lucky Lando.
Let's go. Some say luck.
Others say he's all heart. All right.
That's right.
All
Oh,
right.
baby, we're doing some things here.
Are you making X-wings?
I
Because that's what I'm doing.
can. Well, I didn't bring any X-wing tokens, which is a mistake on my part, but we will adapt and overcome.
Oh, I need to find my stack of X-wing tokens. I don't think is it in the.
All right, we're gonna do a little pause on the play and go track down some tokens.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. So this is our wonderful thing. I'm gonna put the intermissions.
That's great.
Can they still hear us?
I hope so. Can we talk trash now?
It's like I just completely start dogging. Lightsaber Larry. More like trash Larry.
Got it.
Got him.
Oh man. Too late. Even though I'm on the
Oh,
West
they can hear us.
Coast. Perfect. I hope at least one person thinks that joke
Look
is
how
funny.
curled this Empress Palpatine is.
Oh my
It's
god.
like
That's
it's this one.
that's the one from the original.
Literally,
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
it's literally like
It's It's like a skateboard.
It doesn't come through. Yeah, it's so bent, dude. It's insane.
You get a
So is the
720 off
ray.
that.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's bad.
Tony Hawk could make twists off of this card.
That's bad.
So bent.
Oh. Okay, perfect. I have 6 with me. I spent all that time looking for my X-Wings. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were both definitely in tinkering mode with both of these lists, so.
Oh. Okay, I have multiple. I have an,
Yeah.
I have an
Explosion.
explosion. Yes. That's what we
That's
changed
right.
to the scene, you know? That's appropriate, right?
That's amazing.
I mean, that's actually the only way to introduce
we need,
a match.
We need cool
between-
transitions like that.
If you actually have
Yeah.
Lando versus Akbar, that's the only correct way to actually introduce the match, I think.
Totally agree with that. Finally get to show off the oversized laser gaming tokens that I've finally got, so you can match up there. Look great.
Very nice.
I'm a huge fan.
You should
So,
be able to
this
hear
is the
me
first
now.
time they-
Yeah, they're great.
Yep. So
Perfect.
I went to the old gameplay overlay. Silly me. But the one with the explosion is the correct one. All right. So, your honors, Mr. Clowers.
Let's do it. I'm gonna go with a nice little battlefield.
A Battlefield Marine. All right, we're going to play.
Still a good card.
Yep.
I'm interested if Battlefield is still just an auto-including green hero now that Gunji's coming out and 2/4/2/5 is just kind of the new standard.
We'll play Grogu. This is the Gen Con Grogu.
Nice.
If anybody hasn't seen that.
Yeah.
You would have got a bunch of
Is that one
those.
signed?
That one is not. I mean, I couldn't find Grogu
Oh.
there. I really looked. But, you know, I couldn't find him whatever booth Grogu was signing. We'll try to get it next time.
I'm just
Might
gonna go
have
and
a bunch of
claim.
people, but I don't know why.
I'll pass. What deck did you play at
Let's get
Minnesota,
into these.
Jim?
I was on Kira Data Vault,
Nice.
so not quite Woo's list. I wasn't running some of his things, but Snoke is really good against the new Vader
Yep.
people. Highly recommend that card if you are worried about Vader 4. So,
Yeah.
words are hard. I'm going to use Lando's ability, and we're going to play the Restored Arc over here. And we're just going to shield it up.
All right.
So, do I need to read Lando? Are we good there?
No, I know Lando.
Cool. I just know for other people because no one plays Lando.
Let's do it. Let's read Lando. I can actually.
Just action 1, play a unit from your hand, paying its cost. If you do, and you control a ground unit and a space unit, give a shield token to a unit. So I get to choose where the shield goes. It's more costly than Luke, but the shield can go anywhere, which is nice.
And a little similar to Kanan. You know, Kanan can always hit a creature or a specter. So I
Yeah.
mean, if you haven't experienced Kanan shield spam yet, be happy about that. But that is coming. All right, I think I'm going to.
The Game Genic sleeves only come with 6 or 50, right?
They come with 60 exactly.
Oh, they do come with 60.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's like your sideboard and the like.
Oh yeah, but then you
Yeah,
can't.
but if you're playing Data Vault, you can't sideboard. You can't
Got
sleep
it.
your sideboard unless you buy 2 packs.
Trash.
which is trash.
3 into Grogu.
Grogu. How could you hit Grogu
Yeah.
like that?
Here's the deal. I know what you're trying to do here. We've played this matchup. I know what happens.
Bzz. X-Wing Factory go buzz. Brr.
Yep.
Hope
Yeah.
you're ready for like a 1 hour match.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. But I mean, it is an entertaining battle in space, if nothing else. You claimed? I passed.
That's right.
We'll try
Yes.
to keep it up. I just, enjoy talking to you guys so much. How can you?
Is your screen big enough for all the X-wings that you're gonna make?
Probably not, but I don't think any screen would be. Actually, I think my buddy Symbiote, he has one of those like curvy monitors that like wraps all the way around him. That could get most of the X-wings.
All right.
All right.
Up to 4. Let's go ahead and hit the Phoenix, and I'll pop the shield.
All right, let's go ahead and tap down the Marine. Grogu.
Okay. Yep.
I gotta specify which way I'm gonna tap you down.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Lando's ability and spend 3 resources on an eager escort fighter, and we'll put the shield on and ambush in.
To the X-wing. All right.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Rude.
I forgot that card existed until Wu put it in his Kira list, and I was like, oh, that goes perfectly into Lando.
Yeah, that's actually really cool with Lando.
Mm-hmm.
Eager E.
That's gross.
Play Resistance Blue Squadron, do 1 damage to the Eager Escort Fighter.
Yep. He did.
No, he has a shield.
What are the stats?
Oh, no, yeah, no, he does. Yeah, right.
Shield popped when I
Shield pop
ambushed in.
thing. I knew that was.
What are the stats?
It is a 3/4.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go ahead and claim.
Pass.
Cool.
Cool.
Are you do you run any ramp, Jim?
Yeah.
Like resupply, Spark of Hope?
Yeah. All right. Trick or treat.
Shout out to Justin from Bucketheads.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
What about Marauder?
No, I don't have Marauder in here.
I tried Marauder and Akbar. My Akbar deck that I was working on was Marauder and trying to ramp, but I think that DJ Claro's deck is better.
I'm gonna go and pop Grogu.
I mean,
Yeah, you
I
are.
think you might need some counseling. How could you do that to poor Grogu?
Okay, Grogu's doing exactly what he wants in that deck. Just
I'm
making
gonna-
all sorts of the 2/2.
I'm gonna take revenge on your Restore Arc 170.
Yeah, I understand.
It's now
I
only a
understand.
169, and it's dead. All right, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Let's go with actually I have a resupply, so I'm gonna do that and put in the resource pool. I'm up to 6 resources.
That's ominous. Play Plo Koon.
Nice.
You're keeping me. This is like the least amount of X-wings I've made in a year. I'm really depressed.
That's what I like to hear.
Trick or treat.
Are you wanting to ambush in or not?
To what? Oh, I do want to ambush in. Yes.
Yeah. We'll take 3. Excellent. I'm gonna spend 2 on another one.
Oh, you put 3 on him.
He's dead.
I'm like, how does the Battle Marine not be dead?
I wanted to finally use my token, and so I just put it out there. You know.
All right, I claim.
What he's doing actually is like when it dies, instead of putting it in a discard pile, he just like puts it back into his hand
And then
That's right.
immediately
playing
plays
it
it.
again.
Hold on. For proof, here's the other one right there.
He just has a stack
them,
of
yeah.
battle marines on the side.
Yeah, you were going to find X-Wings. I was finding Battlefield Marines.
He has listed out every single individual card in his deck to his right off camera, so he can just grab whatever cards he needs in the moment.
I'm just looking through my
Big
Simeon deck right
brain,
now
hold
for a
on.
Battlefield Marine to give you guys proof. Proof I have K2 in my deck. Okay. I will put that back away. I think I claimed.
You did, yes.
Resource to 6.
What time is it over there, Mike? 9 o'clock?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
We might be
Almost
done
bedtime.
tonight.
if it's your 99 time, J Trash, feel free to excuse yourself. Thanks so much for coming. That sounded like a tired sigh.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Like a villain. All right. Let's go. On the gun,
Like
I will play Blue Leader.
like the Descendant song.
Nice.
I will use the When Played first, give it 2 experience, kill the Battlefield Marine,
Yeah.
and take 3 damage.
He's just gonna play another one from the side of his.
Oh, there's another Battlefield Marine. Go figure.
Once it gets to the 4th and 5th one, you start to catch on.
That's right. No, the 3rd one's in there already. I already drew them all. It's sad.
How good is Blue Leader? Right?
Very.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
He's
strong.
insane.
It's like
I'm gonna go 7 for Luke and kill Plo Koon.
doesn't seem like something Luke Skywalker would do.
All right, make him
You
faint.
just don't know him
for
like
Plo
I
Koon.
do.
I will make
Make him faint.
an extra.
He's sleeping.
Because Lando's coming out, right?
Yes.
Or at least he can, if you so choose.
Yeah, I will.
And Akbar is also at 6. Okay, you deployed?
Yes. And he's a 3/8.
He's a 3/8. He is a thick, squiddy boy.
Yeah.
And Lando's like a 5/7 Sentinel.
5/7 Sentinel. Yeah.
All right.
Or
See,
I'll even
I
use
know my Lando
fancy-
facts. I know my Lando facts.
No.
It's been proven.
It's for the people. I know you know, but just in case other people don't know.
For the children. Have you guys played the Obi yellow deck with all the children? The daycare?
No,
Like-
but I played against it.
Ha-
That's a hilarious way to describe it.
I'm gonna go 5.
to base 5. Alright. I'm gonna claim.
Okay. I will pass.
It's like you make a promo version, and it's like, is it Eddie Murphy? That's Daddy Daycare.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Did we just have a daddy daycare reference live on stream? Is that what just happened?
Absolutely.
You didn't know you need.
Eddie Murphy's finest film.
I mean, really, it's no Kindergarten Cop, but I mean, it's something.
Or what's the pacifier something?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So-
Kevin Diesel.
So, Jim, don't say I've never gotten you
Yep.
anything, because we're tapping 7. And I
Thank
am
you.
providing you with this wonderful X-Wing that's going to go over into
thank
your
you.
over into your space
Oh, come
arena.
on.
And then,
Hold on. Damn.
all right, so
He's
let
gonna
me
take
think
your,
what card I should take back. I think
You
I'm
only
gonna
have one option.
take Luke. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take
Sure.
Luke. That's
I think
what we're
that's a
gonna
good
do.
choice.
That seems like a. Is that what I should pick, guys? I don't. We're gonna go with Luke.
You could
You,
take
you,
Lando.
you were going to maybe not play 2 sides against me, and I trusted you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I mean,
so
you,
my ex-
you might even say it was a trap.
Man. Should have seen him coming.
I mean,
coming.
never trust a squid.
Um,
Never trust a squid.
That's. What do I do
Well,
here?
how ironic. I'm gonna choose sides and give you an X-wing for my Luke.
All right, you got 2 sides back because that would be awesome.
Let's go ahead and 5 to base.
5 to base.
Yeah.
All the way up to 10 damage, guys.
Yeah.
We're getting there. And he's gonna heal 3
Let's
of them.
go. Lando can't do his thing when he's deployed in anyway.
Correct. Yeah,
No.
he's just a 5/7 Sentinel. When he pilots, he can give a shield to something in the other arena, but he did not pilot.
I will attack Lando for 5 with Blue Leader, and Blue Leader
Yep.
sacrifices itself on Scarif, which I think is what it's supposed to do, as far as I know.
Very admirable. Very admirable. I'm going to go ahead and trade in with your other spaceship.
You are just not letting me create any tokens this day, sir.
Can't let you do that.
Sir.
I know how this goes.
I am going to kill Lando with Akbar. He'll take
Yes.
5 damage back. I will not exhaust Luke.
You can if you'd like. I'm going to spend 8 on a reinforcement walker,
Pretty good.
and I will draw that because you've done no damage.
All right. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to, so I'm going to reach through the internet like
Eventually.
this. I'm going to
Yep.
tap Luke. And
Yep.
hit your base for 6, restore 3.
I love that.
You know, we try here.
We got a question in the chat. Have we ever seen Soul Man?
Yes,
with
I
Samuel
have.
Samuel Jackson
Doesn't
and
it
Bernie
have
Mac?
Bernie Mac in it?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know if I've ever seen it. I've
Now, does anybody
Undercover
know what
Brother.
Soul Glow is from? Gotta get
That would be
that
great.
Soul Glow!
I'm going to claim initiative.
All right.
Dude, you know what movie I watched for the first time in ages the other day?
Ice Age?
Rush Hour.
Oh man.
Oh,
I love
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour.
The first one?
That's amazing.
Yep.
Does it hold up?
All right.
Yes, dude. It's
Amazing.
so
Okay,
good.
I need to watch it. I used to watch that
I will
all the
pass.
time with my brothers.
I love it.
Love that movie.
All right.
That was like one of my most watched movies when I was growing up.
All right.
It's so fun.
All right. So Lightsaber Larry is saying done in the chat, which maybe he's right, but somebody at least explain to these guys where Soul Glow comes from, if you know.
All right, I'm going to spend 4 on a Fell the Dragon and take my Luke back.
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah. No, he fainted.
Fainted. Yeah, all right. The brave Akbar
You don't want
will
called.
go into your reinforcement walker and perish in the pursuit.
Wait,
Okay.
Jackie Chan wants to make a 5th. Is there a 4th?
I think there's only. I thought there was only 3.
I thought there was
I think
only
it was only
3
3 too.
Would you consider, are you okay with it staying up?
What? Oh,
With the on attack?
you know what? It's actually a really good idea to exhaust it. So I will give you a second X-wing, brand new and shiny.
See, you
So
said
please,
them, and I said,
wait.
just you wait.
Wait, Lando. Oh, wait, that was a misplan to Lando. No, we're just gonna have to leave it. We're gonna have to leave it up because you're gonna shield, aren't you?
Well, I have other space things I was going to play anyway.
Yeah,
So it slows me
but
down.
we're gonna not give you the X-wing. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Make me work for it. I respect it.
I know.
In that case, we'll just attack you for 6. Look at the top card, and I'm not going to heal 3. I will draw that card.
All right. We'll play Han Solo, Reluctant Hero, and clear the reinforcement walker.
Yeah, nice. Very nice.
That's so sick.
I should have shielded first. That's okay.
You couldn't, right? Because if I gave you the X-wing, you could have shielded, right?
Well,
Play any unit.
I can play a space unit to then shield.
Oh, right. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm taking 6 to base is acceptable. Leaving the reinforcement walker out is not.
I'm going to go 2 for a Mon Mothma and look at top 5.
I mean, I want Rush Hour 4 and 5 too, Mike. I mean, why wouldn't you? Mon Mothma?
It needs to happen. Okay, while you're looking for what you're finding out, Mothma, I just thought this was a funny thing. I looked on IMDb to make sure that that there was not already a Rush Hour 4, but allegedly it's in development. And in the trivia section, it says Jackie Chan has admitted that he's not interested in reprising his role as Lee. He says he would only reprise his role if the script is good. Chris Tucker, on the other hand, joined in not even looking at the script.
Checks out.
That's perfect.
I just thought that was funny.
It absolutely is funny. All right. I'm going to claim.
Cool. I'm going to spend 3 on an eager escort fighter and pass.
No shield?
Didn't have enough resources to.
Yeah. All right.
Chris Tucker, dude.
Chris Tucker.
He was so funny back in the day.
What? He's not funny now?
So good.
Poor guy.
Well, he's not in anything.
He was in something relatively recently. What was he in? What's that? I thought I recognized him in something.
And you have the initiative now?
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2 for clear the field to clear the EZ.
What does that one do? Oh,
It
goes back
at
to
the
hand.
Yeah, it's waylay for a unit 3 or less, but it also hits anything else with that name. So it could have bounced infinite.
That would have been cool.
There's a particular deck that card's good against that you kind of have to pay attention to right now.
Vader.
Yeah.
Vader. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 9 to shield redemption, and then heal 8, and then pop the shield by the. Doing
Oh, see? I remember you did that to me, and I'm like, that works? And he's like, yeah, that works.
That's where Lando is cool, people.
Lando is cool. I mean, who doesn't think
Lando
Lando
is
is cool?
cool.
I mean, Lando is about as cool as you can get. He's too cool
Yeah.
for the
That's
school.
true.
All right. I mean, he's no Mace Windu. I will play Bright Hope.
No. I mean,
Okay.
Billy D is good, but he is no Sam L. J.
One to base. I'm getting Mothma to death. You know, it's a bad day
That's right.
when you're getting killed by Mon Mothma. I will play Coruscant Guard. We have coordinate on.
He's dancing all over you.
I will clear Mothma and survive, yo.
Here's the deal. Most people don't think about that play, but that was wise. I'm just going to claim.
All right, I think my Akbar is not exhausted, but I think it's probably not a good idea to put down Han. We will do 6 tier base. And then we'll
Okay.
pass.
Going up to 11 resources.
Of course you are. Let's go.
All right. I'm going to spend 4. Lando ability to shield the fleet lieutenant and hit your base for 8.
I have a Bright Hope, so. just wanna
Oh,
do
that doesn't
Yeah,
work.
dude, what are
We'll
you
just
doing?
go. It's all good.
What
It's all
are
good.
you doing, bro? Come on, bro.
Action cheating. Yeah, we're still doing it. We're still doing it.
Still doing it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Brah. Brochacho. Okay. Well, that was-
Chill, fam. We fine.
We found. All right. I will hit your base for 3. To
Cool.
9?
Yes.
Question mark?
I'm gonna spend 7 on a U-wing reinforcement.
Miss.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Man,
8,
it's-
9,
it's
10.
You can literally play like.
All events and redemptions. Well, that's a pretty good
I will
card.
kill Han. Yeah,
What
I'd have to
died?
look at
What died?
What a.
Nothing died, right? Nothing on your side died.
Yeah. Oh, Lee, I'm so bad at this game. What are we doing?
I was potentially not killing your
You
shit.
kill the other one.
You
kill the other
can
one.
kill the Coruscant card.
Yeah, we could kill the other one. Okay. I like what we're doing here.
I mean,
I could flood the board.
I have the resources for 2 sides up. I'm good with whatever you do.
No, that's where I'm like, I don't really want to go. Could he actually have another one? That's the question.
Yeah, obviously
Oh.
has another one.
We'll kill the Coruscant.
You kill the little thing, yeah.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
kill the
play
Coruscant.
Luke Skywalker out of aspect. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Well, I had grand plans for what to do with that, and then I said, let's just not do that, and instead, we'll kill a little guard.
All right. So what we're definitely doing is we're smuggling a hot shot blaster onto Han and clearing Luke.
Yep.
Ooh, got him.
Got
I
him.
told you should have did the -3 on Han, dude.
Silly.
That is a true statement. We got the recording and everything. We can go back, but
Run it back.
He
Run it back.
It was said. You know, that was said.
I will claim initiative.
All right. I guess I'm gonna waylay the redemption, even though I really don't.
Oh yeah, Chris Tucker was in Air. I didn't watch it,
Do I wanna
but I heard
do
it was
that?
good.
What are you at right now?
Oh, he was in the.
No,
Michael
I'm
Jordan.
not gonna waylay. I'm just gonna put another Bright Hope down. We're just gonna keep pretending that we have an answer to that, and then we
Yeah,
are
that's
going
fine.
to pass.
Okay. You could pop Bright Hope back and draw a card if you wanted to.
Oh, Han back?
Just something to consider.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is a true statement. I could definitely bring my Han Solo.
I don't know how many cards you need in your hand, but to me, you can never have too many.
Yeah, I bounce stuff with Bright Hope all the time. I mean, I'm really just sad that I don't have any X-Wing tokens right now. Could you not kill Bright Hope with the first action?
I know exactly what I'm supposed to do there, and that is kill your X-Wings. So, or things to make X-Wings.
No, it's just an X-Wing. What
3,
can I
4.
do?
It's never just an X-Wing. We're gonna Rivals Fall Han.
Oh. Ha! I will tap 1, exhaust Akbar, make an X-Wing. Let's
Come
go.
on.
It happened. We got it. We got there, folks. We got
What
there.
am I thinking? Yeah. I will go ahead and we will kill the Bright Hope.
Taking 4. All right. We will play Wedge. Let's go.
Ooh.
Aren't you sad you spent your rival's fall on Han?
No, not even a
Literally.
little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Not even.
So you guys
man,
have been
we could
doing
some-
live streams lately. I've been
We
doing-
have.
Yeah,
we have.
no
It's been
problem.
a lot of fun.
So I'm glad that we're not the only ones now.
We streamed today.
Oh,
We did.
Who won the
We did.
Who won the event?
We didn't. We didn't play. We went through a bunch of the spoiler cards that we hadn't previously talked about.
All right. So what was the
This is
what
kind
was
of
the
a
highlight
live
of your
card
spoiler
review.
cards for today? What do you think is good?
That we went through today. Yoda unit.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
I like
Fun.
Yoda unit.
Yoda's sweet.
The one that I came away most excited to build a deck around was Eighth Brother.
All right.
Okay.
I
I
think
need to
he's,
check.
I think he's good.
All right. I'm gonna claim.
Okay. I'm gonna do 3 damage into base
Just 17. All right.
and pass.
Well, number one, Wu doesn't talk about every single card lightsaber Larry. Just let's get our facts straight, okay?
I did
Did not do what we did. Number one, you said we took 3 hours to do what Wu did in 30 minutes. Number one,
Oh, we're way worse than what Wu does.
Oh,
hold on a second.
So last week with Outmaneuver, we actually let's just reveal the cards spoiled today. Well, it turns out that was like 80 cards. So,
Yeah.
So we got three of the colors, and then everybody else went to sleep.
That's what we did today.
very, very good. We're gonna bamboozle redemption.
Okay. Exhaust and shield goes away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, let me think about
Okay.
discarding a yellow card. Maybe I want to do that.
Yeah.
No,
Oh
you
wait.
don't.
No, I can afford it. We'll do that.
Okay.
We'll bamboozle.
I'm gonna spend 4. Use the Lando ability to play a fleet lieutenant to shield redemption to attack into wedge for 5.
How does redemption attack into Reg?
Sorry, the fleet lieutenant here attacked into wedge. Like I played a fleet lieutenant to shield redemption, but attack
and then the
with-
other fleet lieutenant attacks Wedge. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it, because there's 2 fleet lieutenants too, just like 5 battlefield marines.
Are indeed.
All right.
Dude, just hit base for 5.
You're right.
You right.
You're right. That's on me.
He's having too much fun. He doesn't want the game to end.
I mean, this is too much fun, really. I'm gonna play an R2D2 and look for help, I guess. All right, I get 3 cards.
Oh, the 2/4 one. Yes.
Yeah, we'll do that. We gotta do that.
Did you read Jack's comment?
I didn't get to finish my thought there, but bottom line is, lightsaber Larry, you
All right,
cannot
I'm gonna
rush
do-
the art of which is Unplayable's content.
3 for to ambush in, and then spend the 2 right ambush to do the +2.
I'm gonna pay 3, ambush blue leader, kill something, and then pay the 2 to move.
So apparently, I've never been on live TV before.
This is negatory Ghost Rider. I want to say that if Lando becomes a thing, I'm gonna need some saboteur.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are.
I actually did. I was playing Lando. It wasn't you. It was a different Lando that was on Lando Green, and I was on the late great Watt Tambur triple dark raid deck. which I loved.
Baby.
Yeah, let's go. But like, I dropped the saboteur droid on the second turn, and he's like, "Oh." he's like, "That's not good." and then his only play was village protectors. I'm like,
Are you ambushing into the shield?
I think I have to. Yes.
Okay.
I think Saboteur this set is gonna be more critical than any set
Oh
we've
yeah.
ever
Can't agree more.
There's
Absolutely.
so many units that I don't want to even think about.
I'm gonna go 2 to base.
2 to base. Let's go. I will claim.
Blue got insane sentinels with
actually,
Lost Wolf and
And freaking
Turret.
Chirrut.
Call there.
so dumb.
Still hate Chirrut.
Still hate your
Yeah, Chirrut sucks.
I mean, you seem to have some strong turret feelings, Mike.
The new set 5 Chirrut is the one that I hate.
You might need some.
Oh, I am not.
You might need some Imwe
Had bad
counseling.
things happen.
He good.
Counseling.
It's just annoying.
Actually,
I don't hate him more than Village Protectors.
Wait. 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna
five,
see how
six,
this
seven,
goes.
8,
All right,
9,
so I
10,
still got.
11, 12.
I'm playing freaking House Cast Soldier in my deck just to clear freaking Village
Village
Protectors.
protectors. Hey, it's not a bad, not a bad answer.
What's a house cast soldier?
It's the Mandalorian 2-cost
2/3 Saboteur.
Saboteur.
All right.
It's a Rebel Pathfinder.
Yeah. Neutral.
We're going to exhaust Akbar, exhaust R2, and make an X-wing.
Okay.
Can I get a resource count, Jim?
13. It'll be 13.
27.
Divide by 3.
We're going to do 6 into base.
25.
Yep.
All right. The
25. Ooh,
There. Okay.
that sounds close.
Get ready, folks.
8 more damage.
The bunker is defended. Speaking of cards you haven't seen
Hey.
played, but the bunker is
Nice.
The bunker is defended.
What's its stats?
It is a 2-1.
1, 2. Oh, 2-1.
It's actually just a 2-1 is what it is. But it is a 2-1 Sentinel if I have a space
You
unit.
monster.
So you've lured
You
into my
monster.
trap.
That's right. Dang, now I want to kill that space unit. But I won't. I'm going to go 4 to base.
All right. 9. All right. So we're casting 8, which is my remaining aces, and we're casting Unity of Purpose. So I have 4 units out.
Oh my god, that's great.
So,
Big Sentinel.
the bunker's
space
defended a
unit.
little bit better than it was. All right.
Yeah.
So I have.
It still only has, what,
It
6
still
health?
only has 5 health, but it's more than before.
5 health, even worse.
All right.
Claim.
Gotta find
All
it.
right.
Claim.
I'm going to spend 13 on home 1 with the Lando to shield the village protectors, bring back Luke, and kill the 2/2 space unit.
You can't. It is a 7/7 space
It's not
unit
a
play.
target.
I'll deal -3/-3 to the Sentinel.
It's gonna force slow that. Yes, we are gonna force slow that bad boy. All right.
yeah.
Well, Plo Koon is going to attack for 11 into the shield of the village protector. Take that, yo.
How much health does your Sentinel guy have left? 3?
He has 6 health. The bunker is well defended, my friends.
-3/-3 from Luke.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he has
Yes.
3 left.
Well,
All right, so we'll trade
Technicalities.
there. Fleet with
all right, good game, my friend. We're done.
Good
Technicality.
we stopped thinking we might win about 3 turns ago. So I was just trying to do something fun with Unity of Purpose, because if you can't win, you might as well have fun.
I mean, that was a
Absolutely.
pretty sick combo, though.
I enjoyed that more than most games I win, honestly.
Incredible.
That is that not kind of like what our late night matches are?
Yes.
Jim?
Absolutely.
I say every time I play Luke, like our games go to like that level of ridiculousness. It's like
It
we
does.
almost need like 10 minutes afterwards to debrief. Like what just happened?
Yeah, I swear I also test my meta decks, just never into Jim. So whenever think one time, it was Akbar. I might have been working on my Cassian deck at one point. I don't know. I know that you were on like Leia at one point. Leia Green.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Leia Green.
I had to try it.
It was hot. All right.
This wasn't Lake Country.
Jack said Lando new meta, baby.
Lando new meta. The Lando meta has officially begun. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Guys, make sure you guys check out that breakdown.
Absolutely.
I mean, who needs Yasera with Ray Vault when you have Jim with Lando Vault? I mean, serious.
That's
folks.
right.
So
we'll talk about it soon.
We'll talk about it in the masterclass. I mean, that's what's happening, right?
I love it.
Absolutely. All right. So
we cannot call this masterclass if we're rolling with
that. Yeah, we'll have to figure out something else. I mean, Sabak, other Lando things. I mean, anyway. All right. So saving the best or worst for last. I think we'll have Mike.
Worst.
I think I got one more in me tonight, but I really have a lot of fun. You know, here on Late Night. I don't know where the rest of the crew is. McGobber sends his regards. He was sad that he missed Unplayable, but
R.I.P.
He has a thing.
You know,
I think he's gonna be at Galactics. So we'll hang out there.
Yeah. No, he is. He's coming to Galactics. Platform's coming to Galactics. Solo is considering it. Our announcement.
I feel like you gotta go.
We have an announcement, folks.
We have an announcement.
We have
tonight,
an
folks.
announcement tonight. Late night did recruit.
Yeah, Jay, what's the announcement?
I know what it is. He told
me.
Oh,
you do?
Yeah,
you're not in the inn.
Yeah, you're not.
No, not.
So Late Night did recruit a bunch of people to the competitive team that aren't doing content necessarily. They can if they want to. But we do have, I think, 8 recruits now, to our team. So we're super excited. But we have actually the entire top 4 from the 118-player Chicago PQ joined up. A lot of the folks are from Wisconsin, but we also got Ryan from Michigan. There's a couple of more asks out, but can't be more excited for having that. And any of you Unplayable guys, if you need a team to hang out on, it can be available. The Golden Dice competitive team is also, out there, so you can have a bidding war.
We're definitely not on that team.
I thought the whole point of a competitive team was to win something, or do well. There's actually a GDP competitive team.
There is the Golden Dice competitive team is excellent. I mean,
yeah.
So
they're great.
Who's on it? I know Flock and Brian ain't on it.
They are the competitive team.
We'll let Jack in the chat answer that if he sees fit.
Yeah, Jack. Let's hear it, Jack.
Let's hear it.
All right. So hold on. Let me actually look. I'll go through, but yeah, we have both Apodaca brothers. Carlos was top 8 at Minnesota.
Yeah, nice.
We have Alex K.
I played against Carlos.
Carlos is a freaking monster. I mean, there's not a lot of people that I'll say are better than me. I think Carlos is. Carlos won an event yesterday with Boba Lake Country. That's what he did.
Wow.
Just let's go.
I respect it.
I do too.
Hero Boba?
And then his brother, Emmanuel, is a great Sabine player and was on day 2 as well. I remember Emmanuel from Destiny, and Emmanuel was maybe like 14 or 15 at the time, and now he's a young man. But both of those are tears of the Madison scene. We have Nick Picardy, 3rd from Madison as well. Alex K. Krasinski, he was number 16. He got a bye at Minnesota. Micah joined the team. Ryan, NCA Solo from Minnesota. Solo YG is the co-chair of the competitive team with me. And we got Tim, Rando Mando, the Pelp. He was actually the Pelp showcase from Minnesota. So, yeah, we have a bunch of Midwest players. So,
good stuff.
Super excited to do that.
Nice.
Fair it up.
And should be in Vegas. All right, so let me get back to business here. What are you bringing to the table, Rebel Spy?
I am playing Boba Fett Data Vault because I have a PQ at the end of the month, and I need to get some reps.
All right. I'm going to play Piet.
Yeah.
I almost want to play Quinlan so I have practice. Actually, it might. I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
I mean, you
I'm gonna swerve to
play whatever you want.
I'm gonna swerve to Quinlan because I got my butt handed to me by Boba Data Vault. It is not a good matchup for Quinlan. I know that. But I think I actually want the reps. So if you're good with that, I am good with that.
Yeah. No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Shout out to
We can even talk through plays and stuff because I need practice more than anything.
I was about to have a aneurysm seeing you play those sleeves without outer sleeves on them.
Oh. Well, I would hate to give you an aneurysm.
Now you should definitely play that deck.
I mean, some guys just want to see the world burn, you know, and some guys want to sleeve their sleeves. What are you doing? You know, it can be each. Yeah, no, he got those regional sleeves. Those are cool, right? My son got those somehow. Were they on the prize wall?
No.
Probably. Were they not?
Maybe they were. Maybe.
Was there a different one on the prize wall?
But we got those just for participating.
I am a
And
participant
you
tonight.
could buy a set of extra ones.
So I'm actually thinking because we're actually probably running some more late night mats and shirts. I might actually just make our late night map, but actually just have it say participant in bold capital letters on the side for all the new people.
That's what we did with our participants. If you go onto unplayable.gg, you can purchase some participants.
That's
And just have participant in giant letters going down the pant leg.
Oh wait.
Everybody rocking for Vegas.
Hold on. So where
Yep.
can I buy participants?
This is at unplayable.gg.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. This is happening here. This is happening. Unplayable.gg.
They're so good.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
go to the merch tab.
Oh yeah, we got this, and we're doing this too, and we're actually gonna do this live. This is what's happening. You never know what's gonna happen on Late Night Live, but this is what's happening tonight on Late Night Live. Let's see, browser source.
They're our best-selling merch.
Yeah, best-selling item
By
on
far.
our shop.
And we
None of
just
us-
dropped them.
I think I'm actually gonna do a window.
And they've been in the shop less than half the amount of time than any of the other merch.
All right, we're gonna
That
create
is
a new
correct.
scene called participants. All right, select the window to capture unplayable. Let's see.
All right, if you need a testimonial,
we're doing-
Jack is attesting that he loves his pants.
All right, here we go. I do not have it here. So the members
Okay,
only club.
go to the
merch.
Yeah,
all
merch,
products.
or you could. Why not?
This.
Should be the first thing.
Oh, I like these.
Oh, baby.
These are.
Oh, yeah.
These are in. So this is the participants, folks. You know, they're there. They have the new logo, Mr. Dicey. Is that the
Yep.
logo?
Mr. Dice.
Yeah.
Mr. Dicey.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, these are actually made of pure silk, right?
Exactly. Yep. Confirmed.
All right.
Don't lie to
confirmed,
him, Mike.
right?
Don't sue us when they're not silk.
And as someone coined in the chat, or we can't sell shoes, but we can sell pants.
We can't sell. There's a reason there are no
There's-
shoes currently.
So-
Wait, Jay, you need to put one shoe on there to be sold.
I mean, if I could buy
It's
a
just
shoe right
a
now,
used shoe.
leave,
One
leave,
shoe.
It's literally Jay.
leave a
Jay-
message for Unplayable. This is going to be fun. Loopy.
Jay will sign the shoe.
Can't
That's great.
sell shoe. Can sell
Sell
participant.
pants. There you go.
All right. How about that? All right.
That's
so
great.
we are going to put in private identifying information after that. So now I'm going to actually go to the rest of
I thought
this.
you were gonna put your credit card info for it.
Of course you thought I was going to do that. But I was not going to do that. but what I am going to do, I am actually buying participants right now. That is what's happening. All right, so
Amazing.
Google Pay. All right, another
Upload
step.
Daka. That's Carlos from the Late Night Gaming.
Yep, late night gaming competitive team. So
Competitive team.
you know, actually,
Nice.
I mean, the participant might be our training uniform. I mean, when we're doing drills.
Let's go.
We had a scrimmage the other night,
Official
and
sponsor.
really probably the only valid choice of what to wear would be a participant, I think.
That's exactly right.
All right, so now the payment is being processed. You know, that moment of anxiety. Oh, it has been approved.
I'm about to get a notification about it.
Oh,
Yep,
so
I just did.
yes, did I just
Loopy place an order.
did I just
That's amazing.
what did that guy leave a message?
He did.
All right.
Mike, we sold our first participant. We got him.
Yeah, we're streaming. You know you were streaming your credit card info that whole time.
Right. I know. But all right, so
He's too
See you, Jack.
too much of a pro.
yeah, I can't.
Thanks for joining.
I can't wait to hang out with you guys in Vegas again. I was sad that
yeah.
we didn't get to do anything there. I mean, I was actually trying to figure out how to get the on-site cameras and stuff working for the first half of the day.
Yeah.
We had Verizon be really mean to us on the first day. They were really mean to Wes, C-Raptor, on the second day. But
Really?
yeah, no, both. The only problem was Verizon not making our hotspots not work, and it happened to both of us on different days. I was on customer service hold for an hour and 55 minutes from the time I called to say, hey, could you please activate my hotspot again, to the time they actually got me there. And I got transferred to AI 5 times. That was super
that's great.
exciting, right? Who doesn't want to talk to AI when you're going there?
Yeah.
And the people
I've been. Yeah, I've had bad time with that.
Yeah, so and it's there, but in the end, it was great. I couldn't be happier with the end product coverage. I'm super happy that the other folks came. So all well that ends all.
I always so appreciate you doing that too. It just adds so much more to the whole event. Truly.
Yeah, and maybe the next time you guys are on stream, we'll actually know it's you. I mean, I'll try.
Perhaps.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
You'll see the VOD how many times I call you Jeremiah, because that is my actual name. If I would have,
You literally don't know.
actually
That's
streamed.
great.
So, all right, no, I did not know it was him. That is true. Are you BB-8, Mike?
I am.
Okay. Let's get the board.
I do tragically have
Gaming Battlefield. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
All right.
That's crazy. What is Monk up to, bro?
What's up?
That is insane.
Oh, Monk's here. Yeah, is my boy Monk here?
Yeah.
What's up, brother? Good to see you. He's popped in a couple of times. You remember him?
Nice. Hope life is good, Monk.
Oh yeah. No, Monk is good.
Guys, I have to hop off, unfortunately.
Oh
Hope
man,
you guys have a great last
Jay
game.
stayed up later than you.
Goodbye, Jimbo.
All right.
I know. I got a coffee shop to open tomorrow morning, so
All
if people
right.
want their coffee.
Good night, my
make
brother
it
from a jank mother. We'll see you later.
Night, dude.
All
Hi,
right.
John.
Later, man.
All right. That was fun. How fun was that Lando
If
deck?
Jim got
super
serious and was
so-
like,
So if you
Don't say
want,
it about
if you
my
want the
mother.
Lando deck list, join the Unplayable Patreon. The Lando tier. All right, let's go.
We don't have a Patreon.
no, we do. We yeah, it's just everything's unplayable. That
I mean, I love both KTOD and Woo. Their Patreons are great values, but they've never.
We basically do.
but
It's just not on specifically Patreon.
They've never given me a participant. I mean,
Wow,
so
that's-
Yeah, exactly.
That's sad,
we didn't
so.
give it to you either. You paid for it, but yeah.
well, that is true. That is true. All right, so let's find Boba. That's there.
All right, I'm done stacking my deck.
Oh my god.
You know what? Late night gaming on a Friday night reminds me of good old Friday night dice.
Friday Night Dice.
Friday Night Dice. Late night actually in Destiny mainly ran on Friday night. I mean, I think we went around.
Yeah. Do you remember Sir Christopher? And Double Blanks? Well, I hope you remember Double Blanks.
Double Blinks is, I think I remember. Sir Christopher sounds familiar, but I'm not placing it right now.
Well, that was Double Blanks was me back in Destiny.
Oh, I didn't know that. There you go.
Yeah. And Sir Christopher did Friday Night Dice.
All right. Did we ever have you have on late night? We should have.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
All right, we got there. It was who had I forgot? I started DMing some Star Wars Unlimited player, and my prior message to him was in 2018.
Nice.
So,
That's happened to me a couple times.
Discord. In there.
That's crazy.
That's happened to me a couple times.
You know who might be coming to Vegas is honestly sarcastic.
Oh wow.
I heard that might be.
Nice.
Just in case you want to get your ass kicked.
I'm trying to remember who that is.
That was the guy
Joe.
at just
No,
Joe
Joe
at
Cologne.
Hyperloops. Joe Cologne. But
Oh,
Great player.
Colin, yeah.
I told him I would pay his registration from Worlds and give him a meta deck just to see what he could do with not knowing the game. As for science.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Fair.
he doesn't want to get into it. He's into FOB, but he might be coming just to hang. All right. We are doing Quinlan. So I think I've played Quinlan on stream before once or twice. 3 throw match. All right. So tell me about Boba Data Vault. That's a really good deck, I think.
I think it's really fun, and I'm planning on bringing it to the PQ because I think it's really fun. So, yeah.
Shout out to Adam, one of my mods on the Wisconsin Discord. Kicked my ass with Boba Data Vault at the last showdown we were at. It's
Perfect. I'm ready to lose.
And I was like 3-0, 6-0 with Quinlan, going into the final, and then I ran into a indirect dealing monster. That's the idea. There's a line that Quinlan can win, but I mean, I need a lot of specific things to happen.
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we should. I'm looking at my hand, but we should roll.
Yeah.
Or not roll. Flip.
Flip. There you go. We don't do things that time.
Yep.
Later night.
I'm gonna say dark side because I'm dark side.
Oh, and you got it and everything.
Look at that. I'll start.
Good luck. Have fun, my friend.
Yeah, you too.
So as far as Star Wars Unlimited, I think Rebel Spy is up there with Gandork, and one of our most frequent guests has come on several times. Mainly because he was one of the first people that knew how to use a webcam game as we were, going. So
give me a distinct advantage.
Oh, there you go.
Whoops.
All right.
Do I want this hand?
I'm gonna go run and grab another.
Could you grab me? Could you grab me one too? All right.
I would. I would.
All right. So while we're getting set up, we do have coverage tomorrow of the Misty Store Showdown. So shout out to Victor from Sweden producing it. How cool is that we can have somebody from Sweden produce coverage?
That's pretty cool.
Of a card game
Wow.
in Madison, Wisconsin.
Dang.
Joined in commentary by the one and only Solo G, my teammate and friend. And then we have... I'm trying to make a cover appearance on coverage in Italy. We'll see if that pans out in the morning. But I just got connected with those Darth player guys.
Cool.
Super, super nice guys and doing a lot on the European scene.
So are you playing in a PQ tomorrow? Or
A showdown.
you said store showdown, right?
Showdown, yeah.
Nice.
A showdown of, one of the two stores I kind of consider my local, the one in Madison.
Nice.
But
what are you gonna bring?
I reserve the right to swerve to the last moment. If I think I might just bring Quinlan because I don't know what's gonna be, played against me. But I mean, there's a world where I bring Akbar and hope to dodge Sabine. The problem is,
That sounds fun.
My wife and son are Sabine players, so I actually travel with two of my weakness whenever I go to a deck that can't beat Sabine ECL. And I hate losing to my kid.
Gotcha.
So he does get me from time to time.
That's fair. Wow, this is actually tough.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we can play
Just
open.
have to resource
We
those,
can
but
talk
we'll
through
do
this.
it.
Maybe you can teach me how to beat the data vault here. But this is my opening
Sure.
hand. I kept it.
I mean,
This is probably
okay.
the best,
Let's do it.
the best card in the matchup because Ahsoka, discards a card, potentially exhausts. You
Yeah.
do play a lot of units. And if you don't play a unit, I get one of your events, which is okay with two because your events are very strong.
Yep. All the events are good.
And then we'll see if I can hold that Fang till Boba time.
Yeah, if you can hold that to the Boba flip, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
My hand is this, and I don't like that this is my hand because I've got 4 cards that I want to for sure play, but I think I got to get rid of the 7s because who knows if we'll make it there.
But we should just do some best of 3s like this sometime because as it turns out,
that'd be fun.
We know how to set up cameras because our video quality looks freaking fantastic right now. So,
okay, I am going first, right? So, I'll just play the Stormtrooper.
Yep. And by the way, is your camera your phone right now? Is you're using that mount that you have?
Yeah, I have an old phone that I'm using.
Yep. So, one thing about this, I mean, like resolution is not the biggest thing, there, but like phone cameras tend to have very good results, as we've seen. If you look at
Yep.
that, I mean, I think they have things that like reduce glare, but look at how sharp like the Boba showcase looks. So if you're a content creator and saying, "Hey, I can't come on late night because I don't have a webcam," I mean, a lot of times actually the best one is the phone. And
Oh yeah, I stopped. Like I have a mini DSLR or whatever. I had like mirrorless camera. I stopped using it because
Right.
like the phone's so much easier
Right.
and way like it works the same.
We should maybe do like a thing on like the tech side thing with Sim maybe sometime.
That'd be fun.
That would be.
I'm gonna take initiative
I will pass. I
and
love when
probably
people
be
play
sad.
ones into Quinlan. That's probably my favorite thing on the face of the planet.
No, I didn't really have a choice.
Okay.
But it is really bad
It is
in
really good.
that Sabine.
All right, so I drew a gorilla and a bamboozle. Gorilla's a good draw. You'll have to pretend that you don't know I have bamboozle later, if
Yeah.
But we're going to now put down
It's
the
all
Fang
good.
because really the only upgrade I care about is Boba leader, and bamboozle's better.
That
than
makes
Fang.
sense. Kind of think I want to go like this.
And I find with Boba 4 too, like if you're planning on bamboozling, like think about like if I'm in Boba's shoes, do I really want to deploy on a ship because I can kill like 3 things with that 4 damage? Like if you make it appealing to deploy that way, then the boozle to exhaust and destroy the leader is good.
Yeah, it can be real nice.
Let him kill the Cassian and Ahsoka. All right, you're up.
Yeah, this feels so weird because like obviously you have such a free kill on this. I deal probably 2 damage to your 3 damage to your base anyway between all the indirect. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run this into Sabine.
Into Sabine.
And yeah, and then with the on attack, I'm gonna Boba.
Yeah. So I take a total.
Well, actually, yeah.
I take a total of 2
I'm gonna
indirect
wait
right
until
now.
after.
Right.
You take 1 indirect on attack.
Yeah, and then 1 for
So
the Boba.
we can resolve that first.
Okay.
I'm
putting it on base, and then
okay, and then it'll die, and then 1 more, and then it'll be 2 more now. Yeah, because technically, like if you were gonna take it on Sabine, you could like take the indirect, take both. Like if I were to Boba first, you could take both indirect on Sabine. I don't know, like if you're planning on Sabine dying, which obviously you're not, but
Right. Not today.
yeah, I think ordering it that way for me is better.
All right, so we'll make monkey sounds. You'll take 3 indirect back, and I'll play a gorilla.
Nice. I like it.
That's probably
I'm
not the
gonna
sounds
play a
gorilla makes.
Kylo's tie.
Gorilla's maybe chest thump. Kylo tie. That's
No,
pretty
yeah,
good.
maybe slightly deeper.
Yep, I'll do 3 to base. To
Yeah.
6,
Yep, I'm at 6. I'll claim.
and I will do 2 to base to 8.
Okay.
So I've taken some hits.
Right.
I'm not hating my position right now. All right. So that's good draws. Now I got to decide what to do. We're gonna put Cassian down, but the more Cassians and Ahsokas you see, the better you'll do into Boba. Because you just try to like stack health.
Yeah,
And then have an answer.
that makes sense.
Have an answer for the leader, one way or the other. If he comes to the ground, the best answer is Han unit. If he goes to the space, you want a bamboozle, if you can. But you keep a Fang until you have a bamboozle. There's really not a lot of other upgrades, right? You don't run like Vader pilots in that.
Some people do, but I'm not. How greedy am I?
Very.
Debating on attacking first or not. If I attack first and you play Ahsoka, it's better. But if I attack first and you play like if you have Kira, it's like so bad for me.
Right. Because
I guess you do play Kira in that deck, right? So
yeah, I do. I play 3 Kiras.
I'll just play IG 2000.
That's
we'll
really
kill
good.
the Sabine and deal one to the other one.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good play. You get the value from Sabine.
Yeah, and we'll do the Boba ability as well.
All right, so that is going to go on the monkey. All right, I am going to play Ahsoka now.
Monkey. Crazy.
Okay.
Gorilla. Ooh, yeah. Monkey business here on Late Night Live with Unplayable.
I have to discard a Vader. That's very sad.
And that will
Do I actually have to discard Vader? Is there any world in which I discard this card?
what is it, Barrage?
Yeah, there's no world in which I discard a Barrage.
Keep Barrage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll claim.
And I do, with my Quinlan action, do 1 to your IG with when Ahsoka comes
Yep.
on. So, all right.
Yep.
And then I will do 2 to your base.
Yep.
We will use the epic action at Tarkentown to finish off the IG 2000, and we will pass.
Sad.
Sad. All right, so I drew a Han unit and a Sparkle Rebellion.
Those are
Yep.
useful.
So I'm thinking that I'm not going to get rid of the Bamboozle, right? Because it's still possible that he goes into space. I don't have a way to get rid of the Kylo time. I like the idea of Sparkle Rebellion if I have initiative, but the card I would be trying to remove with Spark right now would be Barrage. And if you have Barrage, what you're going to do on the gun is Barrage.
Yeah, I'm playing it first.
Barrage for 5. So I'm going to resource the Spark in this particular situation. I might ask you, though, how many cards are in hand after you resource. Because you have initiative, you have to do it.
Yeah,
first.
I've got 3.
Yep. So if I had Force Throw, that changes my mind. Then I actually probably keep the Spark to make a big Force Throw because this is Quinlan's flip turn. You can't turn off Force on Quinlan's flip turn. But I do not have initiative. I do not have Force Throw. We are going to resource the Spark of Rebellion, and we're probably not making you top deck this match, and I'm hoping right now you don't have Barrage and you have another play.
Right.
You and Barrage
Hmm?
5 cost kills Ahsoka. Like, who cares?
Yeah, it's not even that good.
Right.
That's the sad thing.
Well,
Like,
right, but I got to do
I'm debating
another,
on not doing it.
Yeah, I got to do another, 20 some damage. I do have a
Man,
Cassian
I'm
down here.
at 10.
Yeah, you're 10, so it's 23 damage left.
Yeah.
So your end game is significantly better than mine. I have to kill you like around the flip turns. If we get to like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I mean, I'm going to lose.
Yeah, that gets a little scary.
Mm-hmm.
But if your board gets out of control, then it's like pretty hard for me to deal with that.
So when I win, I kind of overwhelm the ground arena. Like, I would rather have a gun in my research row. Like, I'd rather have a hot shot blaster and a surprise strike right now just to push the damage. Especially if you kill Ahsoka.
Yeah. I don't even know if Barrage is good though. Like,
what are your other options?
My only other play that I can make is just play this droid missile platform.
And you don't have you don't have the
I don't have something to
go
go alongside it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, would I rather just have a unit here than just like I kill your Ahsoka, I push 5 damage, and then what? Like, that just seems sad. I'm gonna try not playing the Barrage and see how that feels. I'm gonna hit your base for 3. I wish I had like another card that I could play alongside this, but I don't.
We'll deploy the boy, Quinlan. I'm actually reading Dark Disciple right now. It's a really cool book.
I love Dark Disciple.
You've read it? Neat.
Yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars book.
Really? Awesome. I didn't know that.
It is. I'll play the droid missile platform.
What do you think of the new Quinlan unit?
Well, we spoiled him, so.
That's right. You've played with him since, I would imagine.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think he's solid. I played the ship.
I'm rethinking said drink. So now that you have 4 health on, I'm considering whether I'm setting up this guerrilla soldier or if I should play the Plo.
What are your other 5-drop turns like usually?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I will attack.
Hopefully a ship.
Like
you attack for how many?
Like Fett's Fire Spray, Daring Raid. Daring Raid would be good right now. I hit you for 2 with
you're doing 2?
Soldier. Yep. I'm basically stalling to see if you play something else.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. So now
I don't know. Like, does passing even bluff anything? I'm just gonna claim whatever.
I'm not sure. But
I hate the pass game.
Yeah.
But what I would have been worried about is Pride coming down for 2. Because if Pride
Sure.
comes down for 2, I don't want to have already attacked with all of my units.
Yep.
We're going to say that we need to be aggressive here. We're going to attack you for 3, 6.
Yep.
We're going to play Plo Koon into the ground arena. And we're going to do
Okay, hold on.
1 damage to the droid ship. The 4-2.
Yep.
And then pass.
Okay.
We would have been happier if I would have drawn that A-Wing. If I would have had that A-Wing in hand, I would have double spelled to kill one of your guys. But I can't. But now
Makes sense.
I have a fully healthy Plo Koon. I mean, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't like my position at all.
I'm thinking you might barrage it. This is the flip turn. We can do 4 damage that way. You might barrage. I'm definitely not getting a bamboozle. I'm assuming that Plo's going to die soon. We have to keep Han Solo, so we're actually resourcing the A-Wing. It's not an A-Wing friendly space arena with a 4-2 and a 3-2 up there.
Yeah. I think I do flip regardless of whether you have a removal for it. So I'll flip onto the droid missile platform.
All right.
And let's deal, I guess. Is that good? I mean, it is really good if you don't have removal, so maybe I have to like play towards this because the rest of my turn sucks. I'm gonna deal 4 to Plo.
4 to Plo. All right. Despite, being ahead on damage, I'm significantly less health as we start. I don't think that I can take the risk of not bamboozling right now, as much as I'd like to get the 6 to take you to, what would be 24, right? But the thing is, the barrage would then hit for 11. So literally, it's like Super Laser Blast, right? Everything dies if I let you barrage off of that thing. We're assuming we're going to have to play the Plo, because you're going to do something to kill it with the next action. We're going to bamboozle, discarding the Gorilla Soldier. Actually, I think I'm going to discard Han Solo, actually. But
Okay.
we'll bamboozle that way, but we'll keep our resources up.
Makes sense. Okay. I think I'm gonna Raider to kill Plo. And deal 2 to your base.
8 to 8. All right. I don't have any way to tap that thing down. I'll do 3 to base to 18.
Okay. So I'm at 21. I'll do 3 to yours.
To 11. So, I mean, it's really only a 2-point margin, right? Because I need to do 14 and you need to do 12. I have 5 on board.
I need to do 14.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Math is hard. We already established that earlier. All right.
It is hard.
3 to your base with Quinlan.
Yep. Claim.
We will attack with the Gorilla Soldier for 2. And that puts you...
That's 16. Or 26, sorry.
So, if it was 27, I would actually play Plo Koon. We're not going to do that. We're going to play Cassian from the row.
Okay. Hit me for 3.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to kill the droid ship.
Yep. Now you take 3 indirect.
Yep, 2. Put it on Cassian. So 1, and he takes 2. And then we'll hit your base for 3 to 29. And then we'll pass.
Yep.
And the best thing I could see right now is that card. Or a surprise strike. So that's the easiest resource decision I've made today.
I can't do anything about that one.
All right, so that was game one. Do you want to do a game two? Want to sideboard and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll sideboard. Okay.
All right.
I think this is the only card I bring in against you.
So
these actually probably pretty good.
against Boba, I'll bring in the third Kira. I have one Kira in my board. I actually put my Quinlan list on SWU today. We have a tab, and we don't. There's no. Everybody can just use our tab, so this exact list is there. I'll put in the Kira. I actually am going to put in Jam Communication, which is the 1 cost, discard a non-unit or event. And we're going to put in 3 of those. Because, I mean, that deck runs Barrage, which is a huge threat. It also runs Planetary Bombardment, usually, which is not good for Quinlan at all. Comes out. So I actually like Jam over Spark into Boba.
Yeah.
It's cheaper. The argument for keeping Spark would be that you can get a Vader or something late in the game. But I don't think that's winning you games. I think that's delaying somewhat. Kira's real good. Because Kira comes down on 4. If you don't ramp, I mean, ideally you're stopping whatever they're going to do. You know, whether they need to barrage or not. Kind of depends on the board state.
Yeah, Kira's super annoying.
If... I think I can actually take out the Mace against you. Mace isn't pretty good. I have a 1 of Mace. And in my testing, it still has a 100% win rate. Because when I play Mace, I've won every game. It's usually...
That's great.
So when it's like that, though...
You just only play it when you're going to win.
There's a... Well, no, it's a singleton Mace. And what is the Mace in there? And it's a champion Mace. We have a binder full of Maces.
Nice.
You know, like, what's-his-face had a binder full of women. I got a binder full of Maces from set 1. But,
It's
Mitt Romney, right? Binder full of women.
Yep.
Right. So
that's funny.
But you know, we select the champion Mace from a binder full of Maces, but it usually just gets played when I'm playing against Revolt. And that card is just busted into Revolt. That's what it is. Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
I actually
all their stuff.
So I also have a clear the field in my sideboard. I bring that in against you too, because I hate that frickin' ship. The 4/2.
Oh, the 4/2.
So I'll take I'll take a 2-cost Waylay. That card's in the deck because of Vader. But I think that it's actually good into Boba because you want to slow him down, right? And if he plays the 4/2 on turn 2, and then you can
it's a good card.
on 4 resources, you know, bounce it with the first action and then still develop your board in the ground arena with like a Sabine or something like that. That feels real good.
Yep. Mulligan.
All right, I think I'm headed off. It is 1:59.
Sounds good, dude. It's quite late for you.
It is late. Yeah, thanks so much.
Late for me.
I'm glad. I think this is, you know, this is the first time on late night since Destiny days. Then,
yep.
If you think you did, so glad to have you back. We'll see you guys in Galactics. And be able to hang much more.
Thanks for having us on, man.
Yep.
And see you, Lightsaber Larry.
Yep, see you guys.
Later, Jay.
Later, Jay.
See ya.
You know, you guys just give each other so much crap. And, like, the more you're present in the same room at once, like, the higher the sassiness goes at all times.
That is accurate.
I do have
it's half the fun for us.
You know, one thing that makes me sad is, remember D-House's Christmas episodes with, like, the 12 decks of Christmas or whatever it was? Do you remember his, like, obnoxious, ugly sweater that lights up?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the chances I could bribe...
Does he need to wear one of those on?
Well, that also
If he
needs
comes
to
on.
happen. So we'll actually. This is right now. We'll have Unplayable back next time. It'll be December. We will bring, the one and only David D House Connect to the show.
Perfect.
But in the interim, I mean, what are the chances that I could get like an emoji or a reaction on Discord that I could use that has him in the sweater?
Oh, 100%. Find a good still. I'll make it.
All right. So there we go. So we can actually Symbiote can actually send you the thing, but I feel like it should be that, and maybe it says lit, but we'll go.
No, that's awesome.
I actually I've seen the sweater live. I don't know if you've actually seen that, but when he came to the Chicago PQ in Chicago, he had on the whole.
That's amazing.
It was great.
Wow,
that's great. So
that's awesome.
Shout out to him. He had something on tonight, but
that's great.
A good friend. In fact, I think that's where two of my Devastators came from set one. I think I traded with him by mail. So
that's great.
All right, this is going to be. If I win, it'll also be the last night. Otherwise, we'll play the best of 3. But I actually needed this practice too, so I'm glad that you wanted to do this.
Yes.
It usually does not go that well for me. So
I need to play more, obviously. So.
So the thing is, I have this. So I kind of don't love the land speeder as my one drop, but it does take care of you starting in the ground, because you could have Pride and you could have the 2-1 guy. What is it? First Order Stormtrooper, I think that guy's name is.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes care of those two. It's not a good start if you go space. Now you have initiative, so we'll see what happens.
I do. So I'm gonna play. Yeah, you resourced already, right?
Yep.
Sorry. I'll play the other Stormtrooper.
All right.
The 3-1.
Sure. I'll ambush into it and kill it with the X-34.
Okay. And then I'll follow it up with the other one.
All right, and I'll claim.
Okay.
Oh man, so this sucks, but doesn't. So I have 2 copies of Force Throw. I have Kira. I have Ahsoka. Typically, and I have Millennium Falcon. Typically, I like Kira into Boba.
Yeah, but you want to be able to turn on the Force Throw.
I can't. Right. I can't resist the discard from Ahsoka. So
yeah, plus the Force Throw. Yeah, am I playing Pride this turn, or am I playing just a vanilla 3-2 basically? I think Pride probably. I don't like either of them in this spot, but whatever. All right.
Your honors. No, it's my honors. I'm gonna play the.
No,
Falcon.
you're up.
Yep. Play Falcon in the space right now.
Cool.
This is the downside. I hate this play because I'm gonna have to bounce it.
I'm gonna play Pride.
And then I'm real sad because you played into the ground. I was hoping your only play is a space unit. So maybe I can
it was a space unit. Yeah.
Like if you would have played the 4-2 there, I absolutely would have just traded.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I hit your base for 3. I'm not at 11. I'm at 0 right now, I think, but I'm gonna take 3. Right?
I kind of think I claim here.
Oh, 1 minute.
Like,
yeah, because of Pride.
Because of Pride. Like, I get the damage in anyway. I think I missed 1 damage, but well. Yeah, I guess because you can soak it all in Falcon anyway. Yeah, I'll claim.
Yep. I will pass.
Okay.
All right. We're actually resourcing and A-Wing to keep the second copy
of
that's Ahsoka.
Funny. That's really funny.
So we're going this. We're bouncing Falcon back to hand.
Okay. Not good, but it's funny. Okay, I'm going to hit your base for 2 + 3 indirect.
People describe me that way pretty often. All right, so 2 + 3 indirect. So it's a total of 5 because I have nowhere to go with it. I'm going to play Ahsoka.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to discard this Kylo's tie silencer.
Look at you. So I'm going to exhaust the guy.
Which is funny.
Do the thing. That's what Kylo
Because
ties
I
do.
could just play it. I'm not going to just play it. I'm going to play Cham instead.
Cham Bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm going to claim.
Okay. I will pass.
Did you see the new Judge promo, Ahsoka's?
Maybe?
So
of that
cool.
Ahsoka?
Yeah, it's this Ahsoka. It's Mama Ahsoka, but it's like...
It's
really
like
cool.
her lightsaber's like going across the thing?
No, it's black. You know.
Oh. Maybe I haven't seen it.
And then there's a ghost is the other one. They get one of each.
Oh, I have seen the ghost. That does look cool.
So the judges got like 4 cards this time. They got one of each. I actually have lined up Ahsoka's for everybody, which makes me happy.
Nice. That's cool.
So actually I have 2. So
That is cool.
I need one more judge to get me an Ahsoka. If you qualify for that, let me know.
Not me.
All right. So
I barely know how this game works.
in a very interesting play, I'm going to attack Cham with Ahsoka. He'll take 3.
Yep. So you want to play like a 4-cost that pings it and does something else? So I guess I'll hit you for 5.
Yep. That's the downside. But the upside is I now play Ahsoka.
Yep.
And I ping the Cham dead.
Yep. And then I discard a Wingman Victor 2.
Right. And you're down to 1 card?
And you exhaust one of the... Yeah, I'm down to 1 card. You exhaust one of
we will
these
exhaust
guys, I
Pride.
imagine. Yep. Okay. I'll play the droid missile platform.
Okay. Deploy. No.
Yeah.
Let me think about that.
I have no cards in hand.
Right. We will deploy. That is the correct play.
Okay. I think I claim. Because if you have another discard next turn, then I'm just like, feel like I just lose. If I can't play a card off the top of my deck.
Right. Did you claim?
I did claim.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to force throw, choosing myself. I'm going to discard Bamboozle to kill the thing. The ship, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. It
Yep.
does too.
Yep. So,
Uh,
and then I'm going to...
cool.
I'm going to...
And then,
Put-
3 indirect and then 1 more from Boba.
3 on the Ahsoka. 4 on Ahsoka. I'm going to kill the Stormtrooper. Taking 2.
Yep. 1 more indirect.
No, I'm going to kill Pride because you have initiative. I'm still going to take 2.
Yep.
The Stormtrooper's going to live
Okay.
this turn.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
All right, I drew Akira and Surprise Strike, and I have Ahsoka still.
Nice. I top decked like the best card in my deck, so I'm gonna play it.
All right.
So that I don't get it discarded. We're gonna do Ruthless Raider. 2 to your base and 2 to Quinlan.
2 to Quinlan. Okay.
Yeah.
4.
And 1 indirect from Boba.
Goes to base. That I don't like at all. I don't think I have a single smuggle card done, honestly. Oh no, I have to do that with Cassian. So we're gonna preserve our hand because we have force throwing it. I wish
Nice.
I had this Han Solo and was able to keep it just to have a 7 to throw. But I had no real option the first turn of the game. I just smuggled down a Plo Koon, which makes me real sad. I'm going to kill the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's sad. Okay. I'm going to flip Boba onto the Raider, kill your damaged units.
Yep. We'll claim.
The Cassian can ping this, I think, right? If you want.
I did. I intended to.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry.
I thought
Did you put indirect somewhere?
No, I need to.
When it dies?
Did you have the Boba action available yet?
I had not flipped Boba yet.
You had not flipped Boba yet, and he had
and
not...
I did not have it available. I had used it with the Raider.
So I think I would have actually put it on Quinlan, which then...
Sure. Okay, so then I just put one more damage on something.
You put it on the Cassian, right?
Yeah. It would just be one more to Cassian.
One more? No. I think it is two.
Because I dealt...
It was... Because Quinlan had 3
There's like one more floating...
So I would have...
There's like one more missing damage.
Right.
Right.
So
it'd be 1 to Ahsoka, 3 to Quinlan, 1 to Cassian.
Yeah, you don't need the 3 though, because I would...
For 4 total, right?
I would have loaded up... I think it works out to 2. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, and then I will attack your... Well, actually, no. I think I do claim. And I'm regretting my life.
Will in the chat is saying you should be at 13 damage because the 2 from the Raider.
Yeah. Thanks, Will. I should probably watch the chat.
Okay, so my action was to flip. Your action is up now, right? And did you claim? Sorry, I missed something.
I think I do. I think I do claim.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have just surprise strike in, before the flip happened. I wanted to take care of the ground arena. Was the thought at the time. All right, so we'll put that down.
Excuse me. I can't resource, so I'm not going to.
Okay. No, because it's that. All right. How many cards in your hand? 1? Or did you not set?
2.
2.
2. I did not resource.
So had you set, I would
just don't have pillage.
I would have force thrown, but I don't. So I have Kira, which I'm going to do for 4.
Okay.
They can't ping. What do you got?
Got Raider and Barrage.
I think I call
insane top deck.
Right. I think I call. That's an okay top deck. I think I'll call Barrage.
Okay, seems fair. I'll hit your base for 8.
$21. Let's just go to the next game.
Yeah. All right.
Last one for all of the marbles.
All of them.
For the Unplayable Late Night Live Set 4 Championship.
To be fair, I top decked like a god in that game, so that was
and that's what
very I had like 2 Raiders 2 turns in a row. It's just stupid.
So
that's not going to happen.
Well, no, it does happen. So the thing about Quinlan,
it's not my luck at a PQ, so I can't count on that.
the thing about Quinlan is make him top deck it, right? Because sometimes,
they often don't.
They often don't. Sometimes they do. But
sometimes,
like with Kira, if you want to get Kira to top deck mode, usually as soon as you can. Yeah. And what you do after that is, if Kira perfectly top decks after that, you will get crushed. Because if she still gets the cards she needs in the order she needs,
then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, right? But I mean, Boba's actually a little harder because you're not quite. I mean, because you don't have do you have crates and stuff in there? No, it doesn't go that big, right? So
I don't. Yeah, I actually don't have a ramp in this version either.
Right. So, that way, there's not as wide a spread as Kira, right? Because Kira can get cards on 6 and 7 that she just can't play because she gets Avenger and that kind of thing. And then there's a lot of ramp in the deck too, because if you are top decking, the last thing you want to see is ramp cards.
Totally.
Boba's not as
Yeah.
not as susceptible to it, but I do think it's still the correct thing to do. And then it's the same as anything. I mean, just make them have it. I do regret actually throwing the bamboozle at you. I should have thrown the other Ahsoka at you. But I mean, it really is Ruthless Raider that punishes it. I suppose a Fett Spire Spray would have been bad too.
Yeah. Before I draw this second hand, I gotta go hit the restroom real quick.
All right.
I drank my entire water bottle, so I will be back in like 2 seconds.
All right, so we'll do that. All right, chat. Anybody excited about set 5? What are you going to be running? Monk. Oh, I see Monk's in the chat. He did say that. I didn't read what he said before. He just said just roll 3s. It's an excellent. There, grab me another whiskey, Brosi. I'd love to grab you a whiskey. You should come to Galactics, man. Will McCutcheon's talking about all the participants. I'm excited about my participants. I got some excellent participants coming, here. Cal Yellow's kind of hot. Yeah, I like me some Cal Kestis. How cool is it that Cal Kestis is in this game at all? Is it bad to run a set 2 leader with some help from set 5? Absolutely not. Are you talking about Han 2? Han 2 looks like he's going to be busted with like the Froggy Boy, and Han 2's getting the Grogu. I think Grogu's a better card for Han 2 than any other card, any other deck. Kanan. Yeah, I like Kanan. A lot of people are down on Kanan. And I wonder if they're just like not playing him enough creatures. Cad Bane. There's like some Cad Bane. Another one on our competitive team is Christian Toby, who does the Cad Bane now. He was the Cad Bane from Chicago that was the finalist on Cad Blue. And we did an excellent mastercast for the deck builders there.
You want to know something funny that I noticed, or that I realized, is that I never attacked a single time with that First Order Stormtrooper that I played the first turn last game.
Poor guy. Aura.
I just thought that was funny.
Yeah, Aura's pretty good. It's a 1/4 with raid 2.
Aura's very crazy.
Yeah. And then, what's her name? The apprentice from the Ahsoka show? Shin, I think, right?
She's really good.
Shin, yep. Fortress
this
Shield.
hand is horrible.
I like it when they say things like that.
It's not good.
Real bad.
It's not good, I'll tell you that. Okay. Like that one. Yeah, okay, not good. It's all right, we forge ahead.
Hold on, I stood up way past my allotted time.
Me too.
Yeah, but then you're like, I'm going to drop the deck you need practice on. I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me have another. All right.
Well, I should have expected your Lando game to go longer or to go as long as it did.
I'm actually surprised that game got concluded in as short as it did. So I just never got anything going. But you got to be able. Great. I need to get. He was right. He kept killing all the X-wings there, so I wasn't able to control the space arena. Because if I can control the space arena against him there, and then
makes sense.
The eager escort sider is sick in Lando. I'm playing A-wing.
Yeah, that was cool.
Do you need to read this card? A-wing. It's a 1/3.
That card? Yeah. What does that do again?
It's only a 1/3.
I'm going to just be sad. I'm going to claim the initiative.
I will pass.
Sad day in the office. Very sad day. Do I even resource that? I don't think I do. I think yours just that.
I'm actually
Okay.
not having a great time over here either. What did I get? I got a hot top blaster.
Maybe I got bailed out by you also having a bad hand. We'll see.
I don't have a like terrible hand, but I have a could be better. I only have a Sabine this turn. Hopefully you have a 2-drop, not a 3-drop. Oh, great.
I do not, thankfully. I've got a Phase 3 Dark Trooper.
That's probably the worst thing. I will hit your base for 3.
I will claim the initiative.
I'll still play it. So I'll play the Sabine. I'll pass. Like, literally anything that cost 3 would have been okay there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal.
Right?
That's a brutal one.
But that's how they roll sometimes. Things improve from here, in theory.
It's a really weird draw. Makes me sad to resource that one, but I'm going to.
Tip the scale
Am I?
seems like
You know
a
what?
great
Hang
card
on.
to help
I'm not.
yellow against control. What does tip scale do? Will?
That's the wait, what does that one do? Is that the one that like you look in your opponent's hand, discard a non-unit card?
Is that
For 2?
That might be.
I think that's that one.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
I heard comments that might get rid of Bazine. Yeah. Not so sure.
I think I attack into the
Oh, you absolutely attack into the
unit. Yeah. Wait. Cool.
I'm gonna smuggle a L3.
Ooh, okay.
This is the card that hit the smuggle row.
Ooh. We're gonna do a First Order Stormtrooper.
Put your base for 3 to 6.
Yep.
This guy is a shield.
Do another Dark Trooper.
Why isn't there 2? Now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, now there's 2 of them.
Claim.
Claim. Okay. I will pass.
A pair of Andors. That could be worse. We would have really liked to drawn the Force Throw, not smuggled the Force Throw right now, because this would be a very good turn to play Ahsoka Force Throw. On the gun, we will actually kill the Death Trooper.
Yeah.
That is a 4/4 with 2 damage.
Sounds reasonable. We'll do 2 to your base. Yeah, 1 indirect. And I'll add another one.
So I took the 2 to the base. I took the first indirect on all 3.
Yeah, so you need 1 more.
Yep. I'm just deciding between the A-Wing and the not. It is important to protect your health total against there. Alright. So I think we are going to actually put it on the A-Wing. We're going to hit your base for 3 to 9.
Okay. I'll pay 2 for pride.
Gotta have pride. Deploy Quinlan.
Okay.
Still got 33 people watching at like 12:30 in the night. 1 o'clock almost.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
What's up, guys?
Glad you guys are staying awake. I'm gonna hit your base for 3.
Oh man, I'm the aggro now.
You're gonna kill him anyway, so.
All right, we're gonna play Cassian from hand, and we're gonna do 1 damage to your trooper. Yep,
Dark Trooper. Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
How many cards are in your hand after you play that one?
I've got 3.
Oh, 3, because you skipped the first turn.
Yeah. I'll pass.
Tarkentown the trooper.
Yep. Yep. Let's do. I'll do another pass.
We'll spend 2 for Sabine and kill the 2/1.
Okay. 1 indirect damage.
Continue to put that on Lei Wing.
Okay.
If you have grenade strike, I'll be sad.
I do have grenade strike, but it's only 1 arena.
Oh, okay, so you can't actually hit both. I didn't know that.
I can't hit both. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. The A-wing I think has 2 damage on it, right?
Yeah, the A-wing has 2 damage on it. Correct.
So I'll deal 2. I guess to Quinlan and L3. Maybe not Quinlan. Let's do Sabine and L3.
So is it 2 and 1 or is it 1 and 1?
2 and 1.
So 2 to Sabine.
Yeah, 2 to Sabine, 1 to Quinlan. Sorry, 1 to L3.
It's we'll get there eventually. It is 12:30 in the morning, folks. All right, we are going to run over Pride with Quinlan.
Yep. Makes sense. I'll take initiative.
Pass.
Okay. Saturn.
You're at 9 right now.
How have I not drawn a single space unit?
Right. And you ended your turn with 2 cards in hand?
Yes. Yeah, so I have 3 right now.
Where to resource that?
I flip Boba to the ground arena.
Play Ahsoka.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bamboozle Boba for 2.
Okay, just to exhaust him.
Yep.
Cool.
You barrage me,
I'm going to barrage you. What is the most effective 6 split I can do? The screen's a little bit blurry for me. So you got 5 on.
I think you kill Quinlan in the A-wing. That's what I would do.
Quinlan have 4 left?
He has 5.
Oh, no, sorry, 5 left. Yeah, okay. That tracks. Um, yeah, I guess it's kind of the same. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And you have 2 cards in hand now.
One resource left, 2 cards in hand.
All right. We're going to smuggle a hot shot blaster onto Cassian. He's going to attack your base for 5. I have 1 resource left.
Okay. 5 plus 9 is 14. I'll claim.
We will do 2 to Boba, 1 to your base. Then we'll pass.
Oh, sorry, 1 to my base.
Yep. So the Sabine on attack wins to base.
2 to Boba. Yeah, I accidentally did 2 to my base there. I'll replace this with a 5.
I think I didn't smuggle the card. Because I should have had 6. All right. Then I'll pass.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to hit Cassian for 4.
So they'll trade.
Oh, I died, don't I?
Yeah, that's
No, they don't trade. He still lives, right?
oh yeah, Cassian does live, and you would die.
Yeah, maybe I don't do that.
That's why I used the hot shot rather than the other thing I could have done.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. I'll hit your base for 4.
9. You did not go to 7. If you went to 7, I would sequence differently because I'd be worried about Vader pulling up a Sentinel. Though
I did go to 7. I did go to 7.
Oh, you did go to 7. So now I got to think
I
about
did,
it
yeah.
because I'm worried about Vader. I'm worried about Maul. But what I'm really worried about is Vader pulling a Phase 3.
I would have had, I probably would have played that first action though. If I had it, right?
Well, if you would have had it in your hand, right? But I'm worried of getting pulled off of Darth Vader's action.
No. Like if I had Darth Vader.
Oh, right, yeah.
I probably play Darth Vader
That's
first
true.
action rather
So,
than attack.
so I think I actually just attack your base for 5 to 20.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna go for IG 2000. Just deal 1 to Cassian.
Then I will play Han unit. I will.
Mhm.
I can't use the ping, but I will clear Boba.
Yeah.
And the fact that I had a Han unit is what that last turn was about. Because I
makes sense.
was using him as the out. I needed to do a little damage. Making it so that he would kill himself going into Cassian, I think was the right thing to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll take initiative.
And I will pass. And I'm happy about that because I used my resources.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping to keep this up. I am going to go to 8 because I drew a hot shot blaster. If you have
I think I'm
good,
staying at 7.
because we got sweaty all of a sudden here for the unplayable session.
Yeah.
But this is like what the competitive is. But when we have when a Quinlan goes to over 7, that's a good chance that what they drew was either Cassian or Hotshot Blaster. Sometimes right?
That makes a lot of sense.
Because you really don't need the resources, but I mean you always put Hotshot Blaster in row.
Yeah.
All right, so you need something good now, or I'm in very good shape. You need Maul or Vader.
Oh, you're in very good shape. I drew kind of trash here. I'll hit your base for 3. Just be generally sad.
To 12. Well, I only I only have so much left. All right. We're not going to think too much about attacking for 5 to 25.
For a planetary bombardment, just for 8. Not
how many
the late game card I'm looking for.
How many resources are left?
1 resource left.
4 in Cassian. I'm not going to be able to play Hotshot this round. I think we're just going to actually load up Han as well. We're gonna take 1 damage on base so that you can't daring raid me with the last resource. But
sure,
we're gonna put 3 on Han.
We'll do 1 more indirect with the Boba.
And that has to go here. You're 25. Oh, we are Hotshot and Blaster because you're 25. That makes it much more simple. I was doing a lot of math. We will Hotshot Blaster the Han to base.
It deals 9, right?
It does 8.
Or 8.
But I think
25
plus 8 is 33.
Yep.
Data Vault dead. Hey, those are some excellent games, my friend. I mean,
yeah, those are not bad. My hand was 3 sideboard cards that I brought in. I brought in 2 salvage. Like I had salvage sitting in my hand since the beginning of the game and didn't draw a single
So I drew my first
vehicle that I could even use it on.
I drew my first Force Throw now, but
yeah, I would have settled for playing it, like actually playing the card. So and then I also brought in Turbo Laser Salvo, which would have been sick if I had an actual space.
Where is it? So I have a Plo Koon in the resource row, which doesn't happen a lot playing Quinlan, and I do not generally recommend. But exactly what happened is it was on the Boba flip turn. I mean, Plo could do, only, so much and takes a lot of damage back. And Han is the cleaner route that then presents a bigger threat later and is harder for you to remove and kills Maul back. Because I'm worried about Maul throughout. So, yeah, that worked out well. And I need practice against this deck, too. What PQ are you playing yet?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. So, we'll see if our esteemed captain is there. He actually just became a principal.
Yep.
So he's got
nice.
his and everything else.
That's exciting.
So, yeah, Poem was back the other day. He's got an off-meta series popping up. But he was in our scrimmage the other day. I actually don't know if he's going to the San Francisco PQ. I'd like to. All right, my friend. I am now done. I got to get up and play this showdown.
Yep.
But
I'm tired.
This
is fun, though.
I very much appreciate you guys coming on. We're booked for the Christmas episode with D-House. Sometime.
Yeah, just let D-House know.
D-House know. We'll just drag him here. I think he's got something that he works on Friday nights typically, but we'll see if we can bribe him to come for just one around the holidays, because I do like that.
He'll do it.
And thanks for all you guys do for the community. I mean, I really enjoy
likewise
your stuff. And if you haven't seen the spoiler video that Unplayable did, it is
that was fun.
Perhaps a masterpiece. You're making the rest of us look bad with how funny that intro was.
Yeah, raise the bar for the content creators.
And Quinlan Unit, I thought he was good when he was released. Now that I've played a bunch of games, I'm like 30, 40 games of testing into set 5 Quinlan. I finally lost a game where I played Quinlan. And I played him. It was like 20 times I've done it. And I was there. But it's so good with this deck because Hotshot Blaster.
Yeah, Hotshot. You already play Surprise Strike.
The Constructed Saber makes him a 6/8 Sentinel, which attacks for 8. That's okay.
That's pretty big.
On the turn.
Yeah.
So, the Dark Disciple is a pretty good thing. I don't know who you had to bribe to get that spoiler, but excellent card.
Yeah. It's cool.
All right. Any final words for the fans as we sign off?
Good night.
All right. Good night, guys.
That's it.
If you have watched this far, you are my hero.